and all of that joy that is doing a Friday night thing. How are we all doing? I know there's no one here, but I'm now talking for the people who will be watching this later on YouTube. So this is something that we discussed doing, and I think it was actually, I'm not entirely sure who the person was that came up with the idea, but oh, hang on. Okay, just checking to see if my connection's okay. Yeah, I think it may have been. There it is. There's the person. Hey, hey. I'm gonna say, what up, Jill?
Hey!
How are you doing?
Good. Is it just us at the moment?
I believe. Oh no, Amy has also joined us in the chat. So, well, my mukbang.
Yes. I don't know how you actually say it.
No. Here, like I'll put there's the StreamYard link so people can join in if they want. Oh, and that's really weird. Sorry. I got a bunch of messages just appear on my WhatsApp, and I was just like, what? From somebody I really wasn't expecting messages on my WhatsApp from. So
okay, weird, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yep. I don't pretend to understand it. So, Jill, were you the person who came up with the idea of doing this?
I probably, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a joint thing. It all stemmed from that time we sent you away from spoilers and you went to eat your dinner. And then we're like, oh,
right.
We're like, it's a mukbang now.
Okay. So,
hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy. How you doing?
Hey.
Okay. Can anyone explain to me, help me out here, what a mukbang actually is meant to be about?
Well, originally in Korea, it was a thing where you kind of ate live, like a Twitch
let's
thing,
do that.
like we do on Twitch, but you just eat and have conversations with people. So it's like having that connection over a meal, but you do it virtually. And now it's just kind of been adopted.
Okay, this is
in doing other stuff. So like semi like ASMR kind of stuff as well, where it's like, oh, here, watch me eat this meal that I pre-recorded, and then you can enjoy it later. Nothing sexual about it. Winnie.
Well, look, I just wasn't sure. Like, for a start, hi Peter, how you doing?
Hey Pete.
Everything is fine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I like how you just kind of affect the sea of darkness, Peter. It's kind of like something to sneak up behind you.
That's why I got a real shock the other week, because this is what's usually happening when there's that green screen thing behind me.
Uh-huh.
But at least this time you guys can warn me.
Yes, true.
God. Wait, are you going to get murdered?
Okay.
What?
Maybe. That's what we're trying to prevent.
Remember when I accidentally activated my Apple Home halfway through the show and it talked to me and I freaked out?
Yes. Yes.
What are we eating?
Do that again, because that.
No, I have actually checked that my door is locked and closed this time.
So. Okay.
Queenie, this is your mukbang. What have you got to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, am I going to be the only person eating here? Because this is going to get weird fast.
Oh no, I've ordered food. It's just not here yet.
I'm deciding on whether I'm going to eat something, because I just ate this while I was watching a movie.
That's ASMR material. Right
now I don't know if I want to eat an actual meal.
Well, that is the eternal question. Do you want to eat a meal after you've eaten a whole bunch of chips whilst watching a movie? Can I take a bit of a punt as to what the movie was?
Oh, you know exactly what the movie was.
Would I be thinking it may be Black and Widow?
Yes.
Oh, man, my internet connection is gone to shit.
I had to Google it straight away, because I'm like, I know it comes out Friday on Disney Plus, but what time? And so I'm like furiously trying to find out the time. And then I found 3 a.m. Eastern time. I'm like, Google, what is that in Australian time? 5 p.m. So I was like, yes. As soon as it hits 5, I'm purchasing that movie and I've got plenty of time to watch it before this starts.
Do you think it's worth buying on Disney Plus or going to the cinema? Straight up.
If you can go to a cinema, go. But New South Wales, we're in lockdown for another week, so yeah. And I can't wait.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Sweet. All right.
That is hopefully if the lockdown ends.
Oh, Quinny's gone.
Oh, Quinny and his poor old internet. But it was fantastic. It was so satisfying. Like finally getting Natasha's story, so satisfying.
Yeah, like a decade too late. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah. And it's like not really even current because they had to slot it between two movies that came out like 5 years ago, but whatever.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, we're going to be talking about that one in a bit more detail on Tuesday.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's completely fine.
What's your rating?
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it here either because I'm sure that people in the chat have not seen it yet. So I'm just saying watch it as soon as you can because it was great. It was great.
I think I'm going to see it tomorrow, so.
Awesome.
And when you say going to see it, do you mean in a cinema?
Yeah, in the cinema. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want you to be jealous.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I am jealous and sad, and that's why I've brought in Black Will.
We were supposed to be coming out of lockdown at midnight tonight, and that was my weekend plans was going to the cinema to see In the Heights and Black Widow, and that's completely shat the bed.
Oh, now I feel even worse about it all.
Yeah.
But thank God for the internet.
Instead we get to mukbang loosely, which is fun.
Yes.
Yeah. So
loosely. It's making it sound weird.
That was a word we didn't need in there. That was an adjective that didn't help me. So you asked before my internet shut itself completely, what am I eating? I'm very, very excited because I made an extraordinary pulled pork.
That's
fun. Oh, you pulled your pork.
We made that joke.
And that's why it's a mukbang.
Yeah. I feel dirtier now than I did earlier. So yeah, I started cooking. It wasn't me. Myself and Annalise started cooking the pulled pork at about 9 o'clock this morning. We got a big shoulder of pork. Yes, phrasing. We are not doing phrasing at all tonight. So we got a big shoulder of pork, and I cut off all of the fat, all of the the crackling.
The skin part.
Yes. It's not crackling yet because it is just skin. So cut all that off and then put it into a slow cooker with like a full bottle of Bundaberg ginger beer and a full bottle of Stubbs like barbecue sauce, like American barbecue sauce.
Oh my God.
And then just let the motherfucker cook for hours and hours and hours. And so now here I'm going to, there you go.
And you get this one tiny bowl.
Oh, no.
There is for one tiny bowl.
There is a ton of fucking pulled pork. The best part about it, like, because when we pulled the pork, yes, Missy, I'm very serious about this shit. When we'd pulled it, we realized, hang on, it's been cooking in that sauce all day, but it hasn't actually really taken the sauce into most of the meat. It's, it sort of sits around it.
Needed to penetrate more.
Yes. So yes. If you could make it not dirty, that'd be great.
No, I intend to make it as dirty as possible.
Okay, good. Right. So, so we then pulled it, and then I was like, okay, well, the sauce is still good, but needs more. So we put like a bunch of brown sugar and like some tomato paste in it, and then like simmered it down for another half an hour. And then put the pork into it for another 20 minutes so that the sauce would like infuse all the way through the pork. So it is really fucking good shit. Yes.
Technical term.
Yeah, that's the technical term. I have some very nice. Let's go. So we've got some nice Turkish bread and a little bit of coleslaw there. So I'm having a very, very simple meal, but
I see you made some of Slack Will's dough.
Yes. Are you just always sour, Will?
No, I'm quite perky and taut.
Good. I
don't
know how I feel about it.
I think I meant to say tart, but anyway, both of those. Yeah.
Peter, Jill, have you met Will before?
Yes.
Yes, Jill I've met. And
I don't think I've met Will.
I've
not in person, but
on a stream.
Yeah, we've been streaming together. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice to really meet you.
My apologies.
Yes. Your apologies for existing, or
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. I also have
because I exist in many other permutations. Like in one, I'm a little aardvark with a crown on, so that's fun.
With a crown on, awesome.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Why the crown? Well,
because I'm just riffing on Loki, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Loki Gator, the headwear.
All different animal permutations of people have little cute crowns on. So, yeah.
So, judging by this, I'm guessing that you all enjoyed this week's episode of Loki.
Yeah, it's the best one.
It had like so many Easter eggs in one episode.
Yeah.
Are we talking spoilers here or no?
I don't know. Peter, how are you? Are you up to speed with the Loki dial?
I'm up to speed, yeah. I feel like I need to watch that episode again, though. Like, okay. I feel like there was a lot going on, and I might have missed some stuff, details that I wouldn't understand anyway because I haven't read any of the comics. So,
but
I love to see them.
Okay, we've got a
request. Has literally never touched the comic book, so
yeah.
Don't worry,
Peter.
Yeah,
Peter, go to YouTube and look for just search Loki episode 5 Easter eggs, and there's videos that just tell you everything.
Yeah, that's what explain everything. I just want someone to tell me.
Yeah. It's like this bit comes from this, and this bit comes from that.
Yeah.
I was so surprised that the depths of old comics, obscure stuff that doesn't make any sense in the current Marvel world, just that they just threw in there because they can, and they did.
Yep.
I think that's the joy of it, though, isn't it?
Because there's going to be some fucking nerd like us there going, "Oh, look at that thing!"
Yeah. Felt like a taste of what if is going to be.
That trailer.
Okay, that's. I am gonna let's see if I can get a bit of that going on, because I do want to.
Yes.
Yeah. While I am not eating yet, I will. Sorry, I'm just moving my microphone out of the way.
If you can hear me chewing, just let me know.
Pretty sure that's what a bunch of people signed in for. If this is this ASMR shit that everybody's into.
Actually, if you can just get a little closer to the microphone. And,
let me eat some pulled pork close to the microphone.
Oh.
No, I'm never doing that again.
And then
so sorry.
Like you're on an old episode of Iron Chef from Japan. Just
I'm sorry, Jill.
It's so delicious.
It's like they just touches the mouth and like.
If it's like.
Yeah. Vincent Price would have been a good judge.
I think I remember tasting something like this from my childhood.
Yes.
It's so delicious and sweet and warm. Yeah.
Yes, much like my childhood.
I always kind of found the woman voiceover kind of offensive in a way. I don't know why, but it just always felt very like, oh.
Yeah. Even the phrase "lovely mouth feeling." Not something I'm all that comfortable with. Not gonna lie to
you. This Coco Van eats very well.
Oh, I hate when people say that.
What, Coco Van?
No, when something eats well.
Oh.
No,
it doesn't.
This mukbang is a good eater.
Okay, so while I prepare my lovely sandwich, see, it is now a constructed sandwich, just so you understand.
Wow.
Yeah. Superman eats good, yes. I'm going to now...
You just cut the entire loaf in half. And
yes.
It looks like a whole ciabatta.
It just looks like one whole...
Yeah. No, this is my little bit that goes on the end.
Okay.
Hello.
It's like a little pocket.
How are you?
I thought he just like sliced the loaf in half and was going hoggish greedly on us. Just like...
No, this is what I'm going to be eating at the end of this when we're all really tired. This will be my own shawarma.
Yes. Is the pork moist, Queenie? Rob says the pork is missing from his comment.
The pork is very moist. The pork is actually perhaps overly moist. The point of being soggy.
Ooh, some wet pork.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we
downright damp.
Damp pork.
Some would even say sodden. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're going to have a look at this
Soylent
trailer. Soylent Pig. No, this is our trailer for What If, and I'm pretty excited. And I'm going to play the audio with it because fuck it, why not?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, peace. I love peace. I'd be out of a job with peace.
What?
I know.
Do we know each other?
Very good impersonation of Robert Downey Jr., that one.
It's not an impersonation, Queenie.
Are you sure?
It's the entire MCU cast doing the voices.
That's concerning.
Changeable.
Oh, it was so pretty.
That's the question, isn't it? Every universe is different.
Yeah, like there's one where Black Widow and Hulk actually stay together.
Yeah, where they actually play out that entire storyline properly.
Slow down a little bit. There's a few people in the room that don't understand. Not me, I get it.
Where's your beard?
That's what's weird.
Yep.
Couldn't pick it.
Who are you?
The name's Captain Carter.
Shit, yes it is.
So cool.
am the
bit of
Watcher.
Toby Jones.
I observe all that transpires here, but I do not, cannot, will not interfere. I guess I have to freestyle then.
Yes.
We have you outnumbered.
A Ravager never flies solo.
Oh,
I said never flies solo.
Is
So not the entire MCU cast.
No, it is Chadwick.
Oh, that was. Oh, it really is.
Yeah, it was his last thing that he did before he passed away.
To face the unknown.
Oh, I had no idea. I was thinking that's a really good impression, but nope.
Yeah. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit because
Apparently he did like 2 series worth of episodes of voiceover, so
Oh, really?
they got a bit of stuff from him before he passed.
What a cool guy.
So Dion's asking the question, who's the voice of the Watcher? And it is
Jeffrey White, right?
Yeah, which I think is super, super fucking cool. And he released, he kind of snuck that out onto Twitter earlier today. It's just like, I like to watch, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, that's you!"
Didn't we know that already?
I mean, if we did,
I knew that already. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then again, I mean, other people have been telling me that they knew that Richard E. Grant was going to be in Loki, and I was like, I didn't fucking know that.
Really?
No.
Nope. I had, somebody was like, did nobody read the cast list? And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I loved that. So yes. What are your thoughts, Pete? I know that you're not a big fan of animation, so.
Well,
particular animation.
Ask me some kind of animation, Rich.
Hi, what's it like with that bus parked over the top of you?
I think
even Dion's horrified. Sorry, you were saying.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
You said you thought it looked cool.
I think it looks cool. I think it looks fun, and I'm already attached to all of these characters, so the getting into it isn't really a barrier for me. You know, so the way it's being served to me isn't a barrier because I'm already in love with all of the characters and what they could potentially do with them. Such a cool concept that even exists. What a fun way to play with alternate storylines and yeah.
I think
I
saw
love that
somebody
they're using.
talking...
Oh, sorry, Jill.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, I think I heard someone talking about like a theory of could the What If series be opening up the door through Loki of like variants and the multiverse kind of stuff.
Ooh,
I like that.
I could buy that. What were you going to say, Amy?
I like that they're using the original voice cast because it means they're putting a lot of money into it, which means they've got a lot riding on it. And they're going to try to make it work. They're going to try to make it really solid, which is awesome.
Yeah, I kind of feel like if they're bothering to get all the cast and doing all this stuff, it's not just going to be like a off to the side, here's a fun kind of thing. I think it's going to tie into the MCU and make have an effect on it the same way as Loki or WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Boy does.
Winter Boy.
Sparrow and the Winter Boy.
No, that's in a different universe entirely. It's Robin and man.
And I kind of get the feeling that it's going to be almost a Captain Carter series in a way, that Peggy is going to be sort of taking the lead of it in a way, that she'll come into a bit more just from how front and center she seems to be and everything.
I don't know. I'm kind of taking that as just that's the episode that people are going, yeah, that looks fucking great. But I mean, the what if stories in the comics have always been kind of like standalone, one idea and then done. So I feel like, not necessarily that it's going to have an overarching kind of plot through it. Like I would be surprised if she was in more than one episode. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck yeah, because then we get an episode on Howard the Duck, voiced by Seth Green.
Who is the head in the jar in the trailer?
Oh,
I
thought it looked vaguely like Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
But he didn't have the facial hair.
Maybe
it was a clean-shaven head.
Neither does Thor.
Maybe they just can't work out how to animate beards.
I am interested in seeing Spider-Man Supreme.
So, okay, what is Spider-Man Supreme? I heard
it
this
is
reference.
What if Peter Parker, Spider-Man, was also the Sorcerer Supreme?
He's on the poster.
Okay, so
so it's basically like Spidey, but wearing the cloak.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spider.
Okay,
yes.
Now I'm realizing that I should have paid a lot more attention to this poster.
Somebody's theorized that the head in the jar sounds like Paul Rudd, but that's all they've really got so far.
Oh, okay.
Now, who was voicing Vision? Because that wasn't Paul Bettany. That was someone else. Was that Spader? Was that Ultron Vision? Or was that?
Well,
this is
Gus.
Welcome.
I'm
how you
going to
doing,
look
buddy?
up the IMDb and see if there's any information.
I'm just going to pop in and have a quick look at the poster, because hot damn, this is cool. And now, oh shit, yeah, right, okay. There's that Spidey. So Spider-Man Supreme. We have a different kind of Black Widow over there by the looks of it.
Not that different. She's upside down, at least.
Yeah, that's what's different. It's totally upside down.
She
right.
looks fairly similar, if I'm being honest.
Sorry. My Bill Steam Shovel days are long gone. So if you draw something upside down, I can't recognize it at all.
I assume that's Vision, Ultron, Thanos kind of thing.
Well, yeah.
Because
somebody pointed out that it's the Ultron
design
design.
going on. Yeah.
That's the Infinity Stones in the chest.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I am keen for zombies, Marvel, because that was
that's the best that Hawkeye has looked in a while.
Genuinely, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at the cast list on IMDb, and I just want to scream because Bucky is in an episode.
Of course he is. I mean that was gonna have to happen no matter what. Well, if they're redoing, Captain America, but with Captain Britain or
yeah, but for some reason Chris Evans isn't on the cast list.
But also, I'm pretty sure Robert Downey Jr. is not on the cast list as well.
Maybe
which is why
maybe it's his brother Bobby Downey Sr.
Yes.
You mean his father?
No, it's his
Robert Downey
brother.
Sr. is his father?
No,
I don't know. Has anyone seen Robert Downey Sr.?
Multiple seniors.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He died the other day.
Yeah, rude, Jill.
He asked where he was. He's in the ground, Quinny.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I was eating my mukbang.
Granted, it was
Loosely.
this week.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, loosely eating my mukbang. So Casper, welcome. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What are you eating tonight? What is on your menu?
I've already finished dinner, so I'm on to dessert.
Hey, what is it? Is it an ice cream?
Nope.
Yum.
Please describe it to us.
It is choc mint coated vanilla ice cream.
Yum.
The best variety.
Best flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are people's thoughts on choc mint? Because I am a big believer in fuck choc mint.
But you don't even like chocolate, though.
That is true.
It's all right. It's okay. He just doesn't like any chocolate.
That's
his own
before we
problem.
start
So
getting
wrong.
into like, let's judge choc mint people. Let's deal with the
Oh, are
fact
you
that
another one
Quinny
of these
doesn't like chocolate at all, which is
That is not entirely
Oh, really?
true.
Don't
that
try
is
to
not-
convince us that white chocolate's chocolate.
This
Why chocolate's chocolate? What are you talking about?
Okay.
yeah.
Caramel
So-
is also not milk chocolate.
That is sugar with
Yeah.
milk in it.
Yeah,
but
and it's
look at
goddamn
that shit.
delicious.
And it has
Yeah.
chocolate around it, and it's a twirl. It's like no other chocolate does it to you like Flake does.
I thought you were going to
Is
say
that a
negative
is that a
things about white
slogan or
chocolate.
did you
Yes. That was the old advertising campaign from the early 80s, maybe 70s. I don't know.
Outstanding. Now the slogan's just no, we didn't just scrape it off the floor.
Sorry,
I'm
I
actually
also
a
like
giant
that
chocolate fan, since anyone's asking.
you are a giant.
Said you're a
chocolate
giant
fan?
fan?
I love a choc mint. I love a really good
Yeah.
choc mint.
Yeah.
You know, I love a fancy choc mint that actually has mint in it. You know,
Yes.
like a
like
proper
from a
one.
fancy gelato shop and like
Mhm.
shaved chocolate. Yeah. No, I've
Yeah.
had some good choc mints in my time.
I haven't had good gelato in forever.
I haven't been
Oh,
outside to have gelato.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
yeah. Ben and Jerry's is about the extent of my ice cream. So
Oh dear.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, I managed to go to a Messina. That was nice.
Mm.
I do enjoy a
Yum.
good Messina.
Yes.
I will
sorry.
say, because I'm in the countryside, we don't have all of these hipster things, but we do have a chicken shop opening soon called CC Babcock, which is
Wow.
yeah, which I was like, this is getting very hipster. Wait a second. If you've got streets in the main shops named after nanny references, then you're in trouble.
That is kind of
Gentrification
a
is
deep
happening.
90s reference there.
Yeah.
That is very, very deep. We've got
But
Dion who would
Cece
like to
is
join
like-
in.
Charcoal chicken.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually remove myself and let Dion come in.
Oh,
No, because we've only got 6.
Again. Oh, bye.
Well, that's nice.
I don't know why he did that.
How do you feel about chocolate, Dion?
It's specifically Quinny's mukbang.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
came
it's
here
his
to watch.
mukbang. He can do whatever he wants.
Are you eating something, Dion? Because you kind of have to be. Oh, he's drinking something.
Ooh.
That's okay.
That's
very
The
sweet.
I mean,
pot
I'm
was
upset
very
because my
satisfying.
food hasn't even left the shop yet.
Fancy
Aw.
imported beer.
What did you order,
because I'm
Peter?
classy.
Burger.
Burger.
Nice.
Burger. Betty's Burgers, but I forgot that they always take forever. So
Like,
maybe
just
my
have
food
to
will
make the
arrive
stream
when we
take
finish
forever.
talking.
Does anyone else think that Quinny's actually just gone and pulled a Swiftie, like one of those cooking shows where he's actually prepared one already and he's taking this opportunity? It's just like, oh, here's just something I knocked up immediately. It's a 3-course meal. I didn't
Here's
have
a,
that
here's a mukbang I penetrated earlier. So
Loosely?
I'm sorry, I can't be having with things like that. That is a terrible thing to say, Will, and I'm really upset with you. Why would you say something so rude, but at the same time so true?
His bang got mucked. He's out of here.
Yeah.
I think Quinny's penetrating mukbang is a shirt for the ages.
What's my shirt going to say?
Quinny's penetrating mukbang.
Angels, devils, there you go. There's your task for this evening is a shirt all about Quinny's penetrating mukbang. What are you eating, Dion?
I'm not eating. Well, I mean, it's liquid calories. What are you talking? It's like a potato, but strained.
Excellent.
It's like a potato in no way at all.
Yes, it's made of carbohydrates.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's all relative. I mean, you can just kick me out. Like, Will is a more entertaining person than I am.
Yeah.
He's got CC Babcock shit to talk about. So
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I'm gonna.
Guardians
Yeah,
of the
there we go.
Multiverse.
Congratulations, Will. You're back. Dion's on the bench.
I don't know, it's just bigger. I need to
So
zoom
yeah,
in.
this is a different poster that I saw. Then I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, this was a toy leak, right, from a while ago. So I had seen this like months ago.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
how
I
Gamora
remember.
and Black Widow are still alive again. That's super what if territory.
Yeah.
It's so outlandish that it's just needs its own show.
How the hell did Killmonger just like pick up that bomb and yeet it into the
Don't worry about it.
distance?
What if?
And why did he feel the name to have a name tag on? Is my other question.
I thought Killmonger was an adopted name, like it wasn't his actual name.
Oh, I think
Isn't
that was just
a moniker.
No,
his name's Monica. I have been watching a lot of Friends lately, so I mean,
I can't even
A
remember. Do they mention
moniker.
Killmonger in the movie?
what was that, Casper?
Do they mention
Yeah, they
Killmonger
called
in
him.
the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they called him Killmonger, but I thought it was a moniker, not Monica.
Ah,
No.
Or is it an actual surname?
It is he gave himself the name. Angelica, also known as Eric Stevens.
Steve.
His military Black Ops unit called him Killmonger because he killed all
Right.
the people.
Yeah, but I don't think they really give you a name tag that has your call sign.
No,
That
maybe-
seems
maybe
like a
dog tags,
personal thing. That seems
Yeah.
like he went down to Vistaprint and like got it made up because he was like, yeah, this is cool.
sorry, I just need to bring Dion back quickly. So Casper, I'm benching you just for a minute.
You can bench me if
it's
you want.
nothing-
I don't have a lot to contribute because I don't have a lot of knowledge of the what if stuff.
That's okay.
Taking one for the team.
I'm cool with whatever.
Okay. No, look, I'm sorry, Peter. You are the weakest link.
Yeah,
we'll
go
bring you
on.
back soon.
Bye.
Okay.
What if Quinny
so Dion,
updated his Streamlab account and got more than 6 people around?
that would indicate that I had money to spend. Okay, Dion. So you wanting to start some shit over this chopped mint issue?
No, I'm not starting this shit. I'm just continuing the shit you started. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you not
sorry.
like chocolate? It's the most superior. Next thing you'll be telling me you prefer snack over Black Forest chocolate. What the fuck?
Look, snack is good, but only the pineapple one.
And what about the strawberry? It's fine.
Eh.
I love strawberry.
No, we're getting sidetracked here. Choc mint is a superior flavor. And
I'm sorry I outed you as a chocolate hater, Quinny.
I
did
feel
not
like
get your consent for that.
Yeah, like this is really,
it's not
really
even just
cruel.
the chocolate thing. It's really more about the choc mint.
Yeah, you're getting a choc mint birthday cake for the rest of your life, Quinny. Every birthday is like, happy birthday to you. It's choc mint. And you're going to be like, oh, great.
That's so kind of you all. I appreciate everything that you've done for me.
Yeah, we did, but you just go like, "Oh, we got you a chocolate mint cake," you know, just don't tell them what's in there.
The best part about choc mint is you don't even have to brush your teeth because it's like a toothpaste when you're eating chocolate.
What about actual choc mint? An after dinner mint doesn't make it through your repertoire?
No, I like a good after dinner mint.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's choc mint.
Well, it makes even less sense.
I like the white stuff. I like the white minty business.
No, the white.
Do you just lick Oreo middles?
I might.
I mean, come on, who doesn't?
Yeah. There's a song about that. Hang on, I'm gonna find it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't do that.
Quinny's mum wouldn't get him like one of those Bop It toys in the 90s, so she was just like, "Oh, here's an Oreo," and he was like, "Twist it, lick it."
Yeah.
Wasn't that an ad for Oreos at one point?
Yeah.
Twist it, lick it, dunk it, or something.
Could you? Lick
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that this is not what we're meant to talk about in a mukbang. I'm
pretty sure that's how
about food.
mukbangs operate.
Oh, is it? There's a lot of talking
We're
about twisting
going
it.
by the mukbang rules.
Oh, okay.
Did they ever market a Bop It that you could lick it? I don't got that reference.
not on kids' daytime TV.
Oh.
The white stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
The white stuff.
The first one was a sweet one. Second one was a blast. Soon I finished.
I just needed to find this because I love it.
Real fast. You can see him in my teeth. Head when I talk. Had so many in my pancreas just went in a shock. I love the white stuff, baby. In the middle of
An Oreo.
I love the white stuff, baby. It's the most delicious thing I know.
We're gonna get
Right.
deep in
Okay.
That is great.
I'll be honest, like only as
That's
a
never
kid.
gonna leave my head.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just feel like as a kid, I was only aware of like Delta creams. I didn't know what an Oreo was until like 2002 or something.
Yeah.
What's a Delta cream? Sorry.
It's
Like a
the
Arnott's
the
Australian.
Arnott's version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never heard of that.
Is
It's
this
a
where
chocolate
Delta Goodrum
biscuit
got her name?
with cream.
With
I think I've
cream.
seen
Definitely seen them in the. They're definitely in
They're in
the.
like the family assorted. They're the chocolate ones with the cream in the
Yeah.
middle.
Sorry, I like Jaquita is asking, is that Quinny's YouTube viewing history? Yeah.
Yes, it is. In fact,
Yeah.
well,
Let's just have a
No.
quick look at that, shall we?
call out that tab with your bank account details on it, Quinny. That'd be great.
I had
Oh, yep.
She
This is right.
So we've got more Weird Al, a bit of my mix, some Transformers, the basics.
Transformers.
And Obi-Wan has PTSD.
yeah, I had to look that up. It's like that can't be a real thing. Nope, it's there.
Of course it is.
Totally what
There we go.
Oh
Ben
god,
Kenobi?
that's good.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Can you all hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Is that something you watched?
No.
Oh. Why are we watching YouTube videos?
Dude, have you never been to one of these Friday night things?
No, not really. But
Do you not know what a mukbang is?
Yeah.
Where
It's
people
my first
watch
time.
YouTube.
It's just
Am I
a
doing it
YouTube
right?
party.
It is essentially a YouTube party, and there ain't no party like a YouTube party.
There's some poor Twitch algorithm just having an epic breakdown going, no, too many rights, not YouTube, in Twitch.
Oh, God. I couldn't imagine what the animated night that we did, how many pings you would have gotten off for that one.
Oh, man, you have no idea, because I had to re-edit most of that shit to put it up onto YouTube. Oh my God. There's so many things going, well, this can't be monetized in this country. This can't be seen in this country. And you're not allowed to see this in any country anywhere. It's like, great, good, awesome.
Why is it on YouTube?
Yeah, and that was my argument. It's like, why the fuck is it on YouTube?
Don't argue with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, I just
that's the Australian government's job.
Arguing with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Shall we all raise a glass to the Australian government and their spectacular rollout?
As long as Rupert Murdoch gets paid, we're all going to be okay.
There we go. Cheers. Quick show of hands. Who's been vaccinated at all?
I can't get a booking yet. Not until late August.
Wow, if that wasn't a litmus test of who's old.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's an old fuck?
Although I did find out today that I might be like secretly eligible for it, so
maybe. Buddy, I've seen you around the place. You are not secretly eligible at all. You are very eligible.
Did you find the secret website that only the rich people from the eastern suburbs get to book?
They'll put me onto that one. Yeah.
I'm just ashamed that
I see you went to
one of those
private boys' school too.
Oh,
I did actually. I went to an extremely wealthy primary school for boys, which is a boarding school that I didn't board at, and I got a scholarship because I was in year 4, but I was young. So when I went for the test, they gave me the year 3 test.
Sweet.
Why not? And they were like, "He's really smart. We should give him a thing." I was like, "I'm in year 4, you know." And they were like, "Yeah, okay, that's fine."
Nice.
And then they spent the rest of their time regretting giving me a scholarship.
Yeah, well, that's to be expected. I never got to find out what's everybody else eating. I'm still got some pulled pork and my little shawarma business here.
Well, I had vegan Thai green curry, homemade.
Oh,
it was
very nice.
Still is actually. It's got baby.
I was going to say, is it gone now?
Too big. It's pretty much gone.
Oh,
but yeah,
I'm concerned by the baby corns that were too big. Why? What was wrong with them? Did you just leave them in the ground too long?
Not an ideal mukbang. Not an ideal mukbang food because they're like this long and extremely crunchy. So it's a very phallic situation. And then there's the ASMR aspect. So I apologize.
Get one into you. Start crunching. If we're doing this for the ASMR hits, then go for it.
What if you ate a phallic corn on stream?
Just joking.
Get paid more for that, right?
Man, Friday nights are weird in your streams, Quinny.
You have no idea. That's the thing. It's like let's just hang out and do some eating, do some food. Will, you were eating before. What were you eating?
Me? I ate 2 pieces of garlic bread.
Nice.
Dinner of champions.
It is the Slackwell's dough of
Excellent. Did you make the garlic bread yourself?
No, I unfroze it and put it in the oven. So.
Same thing, right?
Defrosted it himself.
Yeah, excellent. You are the modern version of a hunter-gatherer.
I am, especially in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, because a lot of like boomers don't like masks and such.
Hang on, where in the Southern Highlands are you?
Around Bowral area, nondescriptly, because the internet might stalk me.
Oh,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Also,
but yeah,
you're from a place that has lots of people who don't like masks and vaccinations.
We have a delightful organic shop here that was in the news the other day because the boomers who own it were like had a sign outside the store that says, for the safety of all of our clients and staff, if you've been vaccinated in the last 14 days, please don't enter the store. and masks not allowed. And the police came and dragged them into a car.
Amazing.
Hang on,
Allegedly.
sorry.
But there's a photo of it, so not.
Oh, okay, right. Well, sorry, Peter. I just wanted to ask, what is the? I'm sorry, Dion. Peter, what was the deep musical nerd reference?
Avenue Q.
Avenue Q.
Avenue Q. Sorry, seeing that's one of the few things I have seen at the theater.
Yeah, the internet is for mukbangs.
Grab your shawarma and then self-harmer.
Oh
No.
Oh.
We don't have the
I got
taste for
nothing.
that.
I was going to say grab your pork and double fork, but that's
Yeah, that's better.
Yes. And Peter's like, let me back out of here, please.
No, I'm finding my phone because my food still isn't here, and the updated arrival time just keeps getting later and later and later. So
Maybe there was an
basically
outbreak
you're just
at the
watching me
start.
be hungry.
Oh, would you like some pulled pork? I've mostly eaten it, but like it's
I mean,
pre-eaten.
it's also on its way to cold right now. But
yeah, there also could be a technology issue getting it to me.
Oh, you mean the was it Wonka Vision doesn't exist?
Wonka Vision does not exist yet.
Oh.
I mean, speaking of other things that frightened me as a child.
Transporting food through TV. Or
Mine
Willy
was
Wonka?
Labyrinth. I had nightmares of David Bowie's Bulge and Owl for like,
I had the same
Wait.
dream, but it wasn't a nightmare.
yeah. Well, I was only 6 at the time, and then I learned, so it was fine after. But at the start, I was a bit like, "What is this mystical bulge? This is disturbing / interesting."
It's the other crystal ball. It lives in his head.
I'm concerned that this is your experience of Labyrinth. There.
Look, I was at the snowy mountains on like some sort of holiday, and I got forced to go to like the kids group for the night, and they showed Labyrinth for some reason with a lot of 5-year-olds around. I was kind of not in the right mindset for Bowie, Jim Henson stuff, and I was like, this man's scary.
I mean, it's accurate. He is terrifying.
Yeah.
Jim Henson's brain must have been interesting to live in it.
Yes.
Specifically in the 80s, or when he made Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal. Probably.
Yeah. I think he was having a lovely time, and probably, I mean, I'd like to say that he was probably doing drugs, but I don't know that he was.
No, probably not.
I got the feeling that was just the kind of weird shit that he had wandering around in his head.
Just brilliant without the help of supplements.
Yeah. Man.
Just like all of us.
Yeah.
It's just now occurring to me that I've never seen Labyrinth. I'm watching this, it's going, I don't recognize any of this. I think I've just seen one clip of it and then just assumed that I'd seen it.
Oh
my God.
I never watched it when it was of the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
was not alive when it was of time. But
yeah. What year was Labyrinth?
Like 80, 83
oh, no, I've upset Rob.
or 4.
I'm sorry, Rob.
86.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. No, it's fine, Peter. We're all allowed those things that we haven't seen. That's fine.
I didn't see it as a kid.
Yeah, it wasn't that good anyway. Don't worry about it.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Right, that's it. There we go.
Booted.
That's right.
Yep.
Kick out the Labyrinth Theater and reinsert the person who's willing to fight over nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm surprised, Peter. Have you got any other dark horse movies that like next thing you'll be telling me I've never seen Fight Club?
I have seen Fight Club. I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey all the way through, which is a terrible thing for an ex-film student to admit. It was just a bit boring. I've seen the important scenes.
Like the opening, just watch the opening and then that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the bit with the big monolith. There's the bit with the monkeys, and then there's a lot of boring shit in space. Yeah,
it's incredible when how slow paced Kubrick's stuff is when you look at it from the perspective of somebody who's grown up with what we've grown up with.
Yeah, don't waste your time on Kubrick. Just look at other stuff. Like, I mean, there's Cosmic Sin. You can watch that one. That's a great science fiction epic starring Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo. And you should spend your time watching that.
I forgot that existed.
Sorry, I'm now just going hunting for the trailer because that's important.
What, for Cosmic Sin?
Yeah. You don't know how I work, Dion. On these nights, as soon as somebody mentions something, I will watch that shit.
I'm here because it's lockdown, Quinny. I have nowhere else to go. Literally nowhere else to go.
It looks like
there we go.
Or
there's some. Yeah,
it is. You're right there, Casper. It's the anthem of science fiction movies.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's worth about $4.95 when you go into a store to buy it in the future.
Yeah. See, I like some of the actors in this. I like Bruce Willis. I think he's
sure, but Bruce Willis is less than phoning it in this entire movie. And I watched.
He looks bored.
Yeah,
wait, Saban. Is this based off a toy or something?
No. It's just funded by Saban.
I didn't think they. I was going to say I didn't think they did original stuff. Basically,
that character was the worst.
So, are we going to get a short review from you, Dion?
Yeah, absolutely. Just have a look. If you see them fire a gun in the future, like a proper gun, it is literally the one where they just react as though they're firing something, and then they add it in later.
Oh no!
100% every time they fire a gun, it's like, oh wow, we don't have the money for blanks or pyrotechnics, so just act as though it's firing.
They're my favorite kind.
Oh no!
They've got the production design on it is actually amazing. Like all the suits and everything, the practical.
Are you sure? Because that suit did look kind of shit.
Yeah.
Is this just Bruce revisiting Fifth Element?
No, it's more like someone went, okay, we could kind of do a cross between Halo and something else, and it was just like, ugh. But yeah, it
looks amazing.
It's fucking space zombies. It's real bad.
No.
I don't like Grillo.
No.
From all accounts, he's a right prick too.
I watched
it straight up looks like cosplay.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, not even good cosplay. I mean, cheap, shitty.
Usually, you
looks
start
like Robin Buff Weathering.
You start with a story, and then you build, how that happens and what things you need in the shots and everything. And this one wasn't. It's like, hey, check out this cool costume, and we'll build a narrative around it. It's fine. Quinny, you've seen some of those productions before.
I have.
Australia. I'm not making any reference to anything at all that has a G and a 7 in it.
I see. That's something I would dearly love to put a trailer up for, but doesn't exist.
Obviously, a fun game of what the Rotten Tomatoes score for Cosmic Sin is.
Let's. Do we want to find out?
What is it? Hang on, Cosmic Sin.
No, let's make a game based on this. I like this idea. Based on the trailer that you have just seen, what do we think the Rotten Tomatoes score is? Not looking it up on the internet.
52.
Okay.
Wait, remember, there's always two things for Rotten Tomatoes. There is the
critics one,
rating, and the public's rating. The audience.
Okay, I'll have both.
Okay, so
keep the guesses while I look.
Okay, so Jill says 52. Amy?
13.
Okay, very nice. Peter, what do we think?
Is this? Context, is this critic score or audience score?
Just pick a number, Dion. It's just a game.
31.
It's Friday night, Dion. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, jeez. Okay, so Peter's gone. Was that 31, Peter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to Will. What is your score?
Of what? Oh, sorry, I zoned out when you were rude to me.
Fair. I'll pay that. Look, sure.
Yeah.
That's
I just wanted to know what your
fair.
score was for Cosmic Sin.
Like it
you're not allowed to look it up.
It gets a 10 for Bruce Willis because I like Moonlighting, and a 0 for everything else.
Okay. Dion, are you going to give us a score? Or Casper, can you tell us, are we looking at which score?
6.
Dion's real close to the critic score.
No way.
It is
It's terrible.
3%.
I watched it. 3.
I
actually watched it.
30 reviews from critics. It is 3%. Do you want to know what the audience score is, though?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It is 69.
Nice.
Nice. Excellent.
That is massive.
3%.
You know what else is? You know what else is interesting? That Saban
Everyone, when he's
films-
eating.
Oh.
Fuck you.
This is what I paid for. This is the content I'm down.
Yeah, Saban Films also released the Australian sci-fi film Occupation Rainfall, which came out last
Did
year.
Saban release that?
It did.
That sounds familiar. I heard that it got panned, right?
The one with the ex-Home and Away / Power Rangers dude, which is I assume why they released it, possibly.
They also had Timur Morrison in it, didn't it?
Yeah,
It did.
who was
Hang
also
on.
in Power Rangers.
Everyone's favorite, Timur.
Oh, he's in everything.
We love Tim. Here we
Dan
go.
Ewing.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to give us the trailer for that. We can play the same game. What do
I
we
won't
think?
even look this time.
Okay, right, here we go. There's Occupation Rainfall.
It's funny because on the Wikipedia for this film it says not to be confused with another film called Occupation Rainfall or something like that.
Well, that's concerning that there are two films with the exact same title.
Yeah. Where is that?
Okay.
Full of lasers. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, this one doesn't have like an especially dramatic.
That alien
Rotten
makeup was
Tomatoes.
great.
Yeah.
That alien makeup is far superior to anything in Cosmic Sin. Even that one.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
even that's highly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's getting worse. Okay.
No, that's not too bad for what I imagine their budget, which will
Considering
be
it's
shit all.
Australia, I'll pay it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with the budget of an Australian film, this looks $1 million bucks.
This looks like Falling
Is that
Skies.
Global?
Like it looks on the same quality level as like Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, right?
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Only on like a tenth of the budget.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a January movie. You know they're throwing it out in the trash.
Still a better speed of check than The Force Awakens.
Well, we'd had these guys at Supernova a few times. Like they filmed it all in outback Queensland. Like this is a sequel to another film.
Oh.
I love when people go like, "Oh, it is."
Yeah,
This is a sequel. What? There was the first one.
Yeah, Occupation, which essentially a small town football player saves the world.
Yeah.
That thing that happens all the time.
Ooh, hover tanks.
And some sort of cyber geonosians.
Okay,
Hmm.
you cannot go wrong with Senor Chang. That is correct.
Now there's no rain in this logo, which is
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I
the
feel like
logo
this is-
needs to be like blue.
Yes. What about Smallville?
Oh god.
Okay. So,
Smallville, the animated series, coming in their imagination soon.
yes. Okay. So let's have a bit of a look at this one and see if we can come up with what do we think for a start, is it on Rotten Tomatoes?
It is. I looked at the score, so I'll tell you.
Okay, you're gonna be our
I'll be your
scorekeeper
arbiter
this time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
only the critic. Yeah. whatever.
So we're going critic score from Rotten Tomatoes. What do we think that this one is going to be worth? And we'll start with you, Jill.
We'll Prices Right it as well. Larry.
Okay, so the person who's closest. Oh, you want to higher lower it?
Yeah.
Have you got one of the little yodelay?
Yeah. Quinny,
I can look it up real quick.
We can put Quinny's mukbang on like a little slide that goes off, and if it does, it falls off and it goes all over.
No, it's like a little bit of food, but it goes up a hill, and then if it gets to the top, it falls into Quinny's mouth.
Oh, that too.
Well, I bet it got more than 3%. I'm gonna
It
go. Let's say 16. I don't know. Is that too low? It's an Australian sci-fi movie. It couldn't be that good.
There are actually some pretty good Australian sci-fi movies, but I can't speak for this one because I've only seen Vision and not heard anything.
Gonna need a final answer on this one.
Come on, Jill. What is it?
Hurry!
Keep going.
I'm not going to do that all the way through.
43.
So hang on. What was the actual rating? Did we just find out? Or
no, we didn't say anything. No.
Oh, okay. So Dion, yours is Dion. You think it's
43?
43?
Okay, it's higher than 43.
Holy shit! Okay, Casper.
Gonna go 66.
Lower.
Ooh, okay. I'm not sure. Should we ask Peter, or she is on the phone?
He's hungry, Winnie. Don't ask.
Now you know this isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you cannot call a friend to find out
Are you calling a friend,
the
Peter?
review score
Pete,
of
higher than
Operation
43.
No, I'm back. I was just fielding a call
food.
from Deliveroo saying that my Betty's Burgers has closed without fulfilling my order. So even though I ordered an hour and 15 minutes ago, I am not getting my food, and the order has been cancelled.
Oh, Pete.
I did mute, didn't I? Could you just tell all of that from my facial expressions?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to play some more of this now.
Yeah.
And that's your dinner.
Get the Wheel of Fortune bankrupt sound.
Oh no!
I don't think I have that one.
Hungry, guys.
Pete, your night might be saved. Pick a number between 43 and 66.
So a number between when?
43 and 66.
It's. I'll tell you, it's higher than 43 and lower than 66.
Okay, I'm going to say 57.
Lower.
Okay. I'm going to remove Casper and add in Amy.
Yep.
Yep. What
We
do we
just
think?
gave you a really gross smile, but
That's fine. So it's between 47 and 50. What was it?
57, I think.
Oh, between 47 and 57.
No, 43 and 57.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a rating, Amy?
50 exactly.
Okay.
You got it. Ding 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 ding.
I got it.
You win nothing. Yay!
Yay!
That's what I always wanted.
That's what
If
Peter
there's anything life has taught us, it's that pandemics, everything's a competition and a race, and often the prize is nothing.
Oh, Pete.
Wow.
Also, spare a thought for the delivery rider. You are the nicest person in the fucking world, Peter.
Well, they were waiting there for like 15 minutes, and I'd like put in a generous tip for them and everything, and now they get nothing.
Oh.
Also,
They should
why
at
is
least
Betty's
get the
Burgers
tip.
closing at 8:30 on a Friday night?
Probably because it's a pandemic and they've gone,
Yeah.
hang on, no,
Possibly.
fuck that. They
Maybe
all
there
should
was-
be going through the roof.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I
Probably.
thought, you know what, it's probably taking a while because
And if she ordered it at 7 p.m., like, what the fuck?
I ordered
Maybe
it
they
at
got-
7:15.
Maybe they got a little phone call from New South Wales Health.
Yeah.
Also, according to
Maybe they're all close
Deliveroo, they're
contacts.
still open, and I could still order again from them.
No.
I would call them.
Probably
I would
not.
call
Fuck
fucking
Betty's
Betty's
Burgers.
Burgers and go,
I would
hey,
throw
are
a
you
brick
open?
through their window, actually. You
Well,
know what?
Jesus. Okay, Jill.
Yeah.
And the good news is
Fuck
all
off.
the cops are in South.
This is about food.
this is a mukbang, so we're going to bang a fucking brick through their window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
with a
all the
note taped to it.
yeah, and all the cops are in Southwest Sydney, so no one will care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Be
true.
glad you don't live
That
in
is very
Bankstown.
true. Like all the things that are upsetting me at the moment, that's just like that's another one. That's just another. It's just on top of it. Like
Oh,
they're
man.
not closed. They're still open and taking orders.
No, I would call them up right now and just go, are you
Call them
fucking
up on the
closed?
stream.
Do it.
Oh, put
You're
them on
live.
speaker. Put them on
Put them
speaker.
on speaker, please.
You are live on the periodic table of awesome. Do you want to explain why the fuck my food isn't here?
I've been waiting an hour and a half for a hamburger. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys.
Hey.
Votes on what I order now. Probably not Betty's Burgers.
Oh,
I
Fuck
reckon.
Betty and her fucking burgers.
Look, I mean, all I'm going to say is Macca's won't treat you wrong. They'll fulfill it. 3 in the morning, you want a bit hamburger, they'll make you one.
McDonald's are there to hold your hair back. They're always
I mean,
Quinny's
look, I do have some
mukbang
garlic
is
bread in the
proudly
freezer.
brought to you by McDonald's. We'll take your hair.
No, Will. Peter's going, she's got garlic bread in the freezer.
I've got garlic bread in the freezer.
Just have
Maybe
two
it's
bits-
freezer
2
garlic bread
bits of
night.
garlic bread, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
I
Hey,
guess
Quinny, since we're both
Tapping
in
out
the
for 5 minutes, Quinny. You can
Okay.
put someone else in.
Since
I'm just
we're
going to go
both
get
in
some
the-
booze.
okay.
since we're both in the same room, do you want to give them a little preview of our end of month extravaganza?
Yeah, let's do that. If I can find the fucking artwork.
Oh wait,
that
I'll
sent
send you.
through.
I made an updated one. I'll send it to you.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
exciting. So
My procrastination has led me to logo making.
doesn't it always? My procrastination has led me to weird things like trying to work out how I can turn an APC from Aliens into a Transformer.
I
I
do
just
love
really love
your. Oops, sorry.
No,
you're
you-
right. I'm saying I'm just really love Peter's concentration face where she's just like in a montage of ordering.
Really hungry in a montage. Even burgers come in a montage.
Well, they don't.
You're getting
I do
Mary's.
feel very bad for you. 'cause
Problem
that
with
is
getting
fun.
Mary's is that'll definitely take another hour.
And also,
Mary.
they've got horrible employee payment relations. So,
Oh, really?
Oh, do they?
Mm.
Oh, do I
Yeah.
never get Mary's again?
Well, I mean, they're tasty.
You never get
burgers,
any
but they don't
food at this
taste-
rate.
They're not
Yeah.
right.
Say, hang the fucking social niceties. Get some food. Get you some food.
Yeah. Whatever is hungry. What about Thai? Thai food's lovely. That seems to be.
Yeah. There's.
Oh, I
there's a
sent
lot
it
of
to
them.
you on Facebook.
Ah, thank you very much.
Never go wrong with Chinese. You got a good Chinese place nearby?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
for all
Yeah,
the
I've
problem
got
with human
few.
rights abuses. That's probably.
Mm.
God.
She's not ordering the CCP. It's okay.
I can recommend the CC Babcock though.
I just love
That's
it.
the
I just love it.
CCB.
No matter
Yeah.
what food you come up with, you can find some reason where it's
Mm.
morally or ethically troublesome to order it.
Mm.
I would like a
believe
peanut
that.
butter jelly sandwich. Oh, okay. So you don't like peanut farmers?
Yeah.
This Szechuan chicken has been made with Uyghur slaves.
Okay. So yes.
Hopefully not weird, but more by.
Bye. Well,
By.
with and
Not weird.
around on.
Well, they were, don't want to get out. The company says they were made with them because they were volunteering and they were willing to be there. So,
With frozen garlic bread, nobody loses except maybe Peter. It's a bit miserable.
All right, I've put in
I'm
another
finishing off my
order.
pulled pork.
Let's see what happens. It's so exciting.
What do you order?
I am
ma'am.
hoping that we can keep streaming long enough that we will find out what happened. Like, I was thinking this is only going to be an hour or something like that, but now we've
We're in
got
it for
shit
the
on
long
the
haul.
line.
You know what's tragic?
Okay.
I've been actually looking forward to having a burger tonight all week. I've been like, you know what? Don't go overboard on the Uber Eats because you're going to get takeaway on Friday night and it's going to be great.
And here you are.
And here I am.
8:39 It's 20 to 9
Hungry.
and there's no food.
Thanks, Gladys.
Missy had KFC, and I'm very jealous of that, actually. KFC would have also been a good option that I did not take.
What do you
Except the battery hens. See, battery hens wouldn't like the KFC.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So-
Other things.
Yeah.
Oh, and
robots
order
is
something
just
evil,
automatic.
actually. You can't do anything
But they're
without being
robots because
evilly
they're
frozen.
battery hens, so it's fine.
Yeah. And you don't want to eat anything that's involved with the Matrix because the Matrix is not an adequate
That's it. Sorry, I'm bringing Jill back.
I'm sorry. Quinny's power just to cut people off halfway through a sentence is
I don't know
incredibly
where that
perhaps a
was
little bit
going.
misused.
Yeah.
No idea where that was going.
I do like that he's now actually. Sorry, I just need to point this out to you. He has now just gone. He's like, no, fuck, I'm out.
He did ask. To be fair, he did ask to leave in the private.
Oh, did he?
chat.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
I
I
thought that's
also-
why you did it.
No. That wasn't why I
Pure
did it.
spite.
This was me being capricious as fuck. Like he was about to say something dumb, so I was going to no, I'm going to cut him off.
Classic Dion.
Yeah. What are we drinking?
I have just opened this really lovely muscat, and it's very sultanery. It's quite good. I'm glad I opened this one.
I like a good-
Morris of Rutherglen.
Oh, Rutherglen. Rutherglen
Very
is a small well, it's actually a really shitty 1980s resort just out of Launceston. I'm pretty sure it's not actually only that. I'm sure that there's probably a real Rutherglen somewhere else, but the one I know of. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, what was Dion actually saying before I cut him off so rudely?
Something about the Matrix.
Yeah.
So, this is Rutherglen in Victoria.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now, Will, you were going to say, and you have sent through to me something. So what are we doing at the end of the month? What are we talking about, buddy?
Well, we're talking animation, and because we're mates, we're animates.
Yeah. Yeah. There and everywhere. There you go.
The eyes.
It's our fancy podcast logo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which I didn't ask Will to do or anything. He's just like, "Do you want me to do a logo?" I was like, "Fuck yeah."
I was bored.
Nice.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so talk about cartoons and stuff related to space this time.
Oh.
We're also
good.
taking applications for female and diverse co-hosts, so it's not just two white dudes banging on for an hour.
But it's a podcast.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the whole recipe.
Yeah, we're shaking it up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. We thought it might be, slightly more interesting to have, people who aren't bearded for a change.
So does that mean that each week it's a different theme?
Yeah, the intent is, and it won't be weekly, it'll probably be monthly or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first one is going to be, yes, Chiquita likes it, so that's good. Yeah. Cartoons in space. Which I'm very excited about. But then I think we also talked about whether we can do like a fantasy one or a probably a car one, maybe a dinosaur one. I don't know. And I'm more than happy to take ideas on themes.
Transforming cars?
Yeah.
Admittedly, there are more series about that than you would expect.
Dinosaur cars?
Yeah. Dinosaur cars.
Oh, wait, is that anything mean? I hope Will works for free. Oh. Is that a comment on the quality of my work?
Gosh.
Yeah. No, that is somebody just making sure that we're looking after people and
yeah. No, I'm busy with other things, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, none of us work for money here.
Yeah, money is what other people have.
What?
We work
What am I doing here?
for the
We do work hard.
in exposure bucks.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
landlord
love
loves exposure.
Yes. My personal favorite thing for that is, people die from exposure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because in the future I might need some like cross marketing schemes to go on. So it's just like quid pro quo. Quid pro bro. I guess.
It's a quid pro quo.
Yeah.
Quid pro bro. Yeah.
Pro. Yeah. That's me. I am a pro bro. That is absolutely accurate.
Yeah.
Pete, I'm just going to put you onto the. I'm sorry, your sad burgerless face is is hurting me.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since 6:30 p.m.
You can keep her because I'm going to go watch Black Widow in a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So ahead of that episode for the Friday night Animates, please, if you've got any ideas about your favorite animated shows that are space-based, feel free to send them in. Things that we may not have run across.
Yeah, or if there's like a weird space episode of a certain cartoon, which is good as well.
Are we including anime?
Yes.
You can include anime, absolutely.
Quinn hates anime, but I love anime, so I'm gonna indoctrinate.
I hate anime.
Classic Quinny.
He does.
Hates chocolate, hates anime.
Chocolate
hates babies.
Yeah. I
hate
it.
We did that animated episode a couple months ago, and I tried to tell you about some of the anime I'd watch, and you go, "Yeah, those are anime as hell."
Yeah.
On a scale of anime to anime, how anime?
Yeah. Okay, but one of the ones that you did bring up, Casper, was it My Life as a Slime?
Yes.
Well, that's quite funny.
That's
one.
very anime.
It's
pretty anime. And the other one was
that's an isekai.
The other one was So What? I'm a Spider. So What?
Oh yeah,
it was pretty anime as hell as well.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it was anime as fuck. Dion,
basically most of the podcast is going to be me explaining the lore of Mobile Suit Gundam to Quinny.
Oh god.
Gundam.
Not really.
Best space anime. I love Gundam.
Yeah. Have you watched the new Gundam on Netflix?
No, but I want to watch the new Gundam Seed when that comes out.
Yeah, it's pretty seedy.
Good.
But yes, no, there's a new movie on Netflix called Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, which just came out.
Yeah, which is Anne Hathaway.
Yes, she's starring in it.
Mecca.
Yeah. Well, it's a sequel to Colossal, but it got taken into the Gundam universe.
Dion asks a very good point of what's Gundam. So, Will, shall I remove you now so that you can go and watch Black Widow?
No, it's okay. I'll give you a quick rundown.
Okay, well me out because I don't really care what Gundam is, to be honest.
Don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm out. I'm hungry. I understand.
It literally doesn't matter. It's literally just like if Power Rangers, but no teenagers, and they're all like a little like.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So tell me, Dion, what is
what is
your
a
Gundam all
Gundam?
about?
Well, see, when robots love each other very much, you get Robotech.
Yes,
yes, of course.
But when the Zentradi come along, then you get weird size shifting, interbreeding, alien weird. I don't really know. I've been too busy putting on helmets because I'm bored.
It's like baseline. It's super earnest robot fighty sci-fi.
I've watched a tiny bit here and there, and I've built more Gundams than I'd like to admit because I fucking love the toys.
Yeah, except for Gundam Wing, which has the best first episode ending ever, where he walks up to a girl at a party and says, "I'm going to kill you," and she just looks at him and goes like, "Okay."
Gundam has the best homoerotic subtext of any anime ever.
Yeah.
You'd know out of anyone.
Yes, if there's anyone who's going to be digging deep for the homoerotic subtext, it'll be Jill. Though I do notice, Will, you look slightly offended by that.
Well, I feel like we'd both be up there, possibly, but you know.
You're down for a good homoerotic subtext?
I'm down for anything homo, yeah.
Yeah. One of the many reasons we love you.
At Will's number, or
yeah.
Yes, homo.
Yeah. What's your Rotten Tomatoes rating?
On Gundam? Or mine?
No, on yourself. Rate yourself.
It depends who you ask, and like
you've got the critics rating, and then you've got the audience rating.
The users rating, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's hard because like I have so many users, so the average
You're
goes
just a
down.
revolving door, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a sloppy mukbang. Yeah.
Hey, you were saying loose before. Sloppy is only one.
Sloppy is
step
another
removed.
level.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you know, it just, you know.
I'm very happy I'm wearing a Sloppy comment
I have
right
a
now.
professional like career now, so I have to like be, like let's
So we
edit this
can't be
bit out
talking
for the
about this,
YouTube.
right? Okay, right.
Know what I mean?
Editing.
Yeah. Or just don't put it up. That's fine too.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll be.
Lives on the internet. Everything on the internet is only there for 2 minutes.
It's fine. No one knows who I am yet. It's fine.
I like Missy's thing. I'd say this took a turn, but we've been on a roundabout all night. Yeah, it's
I really
true.
wish I had a helmet right now. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back.
I don't-
we all got.
I don't have
What
a
is
helmet.
Everyone's like, oh, it's your turn. I see, there you go. A
crazy.
baby in a cast.
Oh my
That's
God,
what
why
you
you
need. Baby in a cast. Excellent. Now everyone's scrambling.
Um,
Like, what can I get? I'm going to get something.
Hang on, there we go.
All I've got is
I gotta actually admit, this helmet is terrifyingly tight and really hurting me. Hey!
Hey, nice.
Nerf.
Hey,
Oh, actually,
that's Will. Why do you have that? That is concerning. That's the
Ew.
Death Stranding
it's
baby, isn't it?
Yeah, Death Stranding baby.
Yeah, I got the collector's edition of Death Stranding, so I have a little BB in a pod on my desk as a lamp.
It's Will Stranding. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, that's not a
I don't
helmet.
have a hat. I can do. Also, don't have a shelf. I
Well,
literally do have a shelf. Never mind. There he is.
yes.
well,
Not quite Elf on a shelf, but it's something.
It's a rat
That's how
on
you
the shelf.
That's how you smuggle things into prison. You put it in your shelf.
Yeah.
Yes, Jill. Only the cool kids have this kind of helmet.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just trying not to spit take after Quinny made a shelving it joke.
There was deathly silence following it, and I was like, yeah, sorry.
All
I
my
also
helmets
have
are in
a
another room.
Batman Beyond Funko Pop.
Oh,
I want it.
hang on.
Oh, I want the Loki Gator Funko.
oh, that I so want that. When I saw that on the group, it was amazing.
Oh,
I want
what is it?
everything Loki Gator.
Is it Lucky Gator? What's the actual nomenclature? What are you
Croaky?
calling him?
I
No,
like
it's-
Croaky.
Look, crocodiles and alligators are different though.
Oh,
Loki
true.
I
It's
see your
definitely an
Batman
alligator.
Beyond, and I raise you a Spider-Man 2099.
Oh.
We're just
I-
one-upping each other now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really, Quinny, I think your next one should be Quinny Show and Tell, where you just invite people on to show what they've got and tell people about it.
Show
Yeah.
me what you've got.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Yeah, I want to go on a tour of
Genuinely, yes.
everyone's toy room.
Oh shit, yeah.
Ooh.
That's gonna be amazing.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm gonna get my not Gundam, but kind of.
See, Rob, you're saying that you want
Kind of
that Spider-Man 2099. That's not the one that you want. What you really want is
What you really, really want.
show me
Is
that
that
one
your-
over there, which is the Hot Toys one.
Oh, is it out of the box yet?
No, it is not. I was actually
Ooh,
I was seriously contemplating whether or not I was going to unbox that fucker tonight on stream, but then I thought no.
After lockdown, I want to come over for a toy day.
Oh yeah. Oh,
this is my Turbo Megazord, Deluxe Turbo Megazord from when I was a kiddie.
Oh, dude.
And it separates into the cars.
Oh my god.
That's
so much
sick.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very, very jealous, and that's super cool.
And his head goes in, and his head comes out.
Not as good as Voltron.
So cool.
Come on, Voltron's way superior.
Yeah.
Well,
Casper, what have you got?
Voltron.
No, I've got
Voltron.
Megazord.
Hey,
Cool.
nice.
Does the head wobble?
That's cute.
No, it doesn't do the
No.
bubble.
That's okay. All right. Oh, and Amy has a sword.
Hey, what have you got? A knife.
And my
And you can't even open it. What's going on? You don't even know what's going on.
It's just tied up for safety because it's literally razor sharp, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've got a razor sharp baby? What the fuck?
Yeah. Do you not? It's the latest thing.
Will have the baby. Where'd the Will go? Will, show us your weird, creepy baby again.
What?
Yeah, I also
A
have
Death Stranding baby.
Zelda baby.
No.
Oh, that's cute.
I like that.
Nice. Yeah, I do want to see the Death Stranding baby come back just because it's creepy as fuck.
Did it come back?
Any kind of fool can see.
It is weird. And it's just really off-putting.
Baby's got back. No.
What was that game about? Why did you need to strap a baby to you? I never really played it. What was the reason?
Basically, it was a game about. It was a game about 2020 and the pandemic.
That's Yoshi as well. He's blue.
Basically, the world got destroyed by a cataclysmic event, and then people were forced indoors and not to be together in person anymore. And then basically this organization had basically got mothers that were, I'm not quite sure exactly, but like there's mothers who were like brain dead, but they were pregnant. So then they took the babies out of the brain dead mothers and then put them in the pods. And they were still alive because they were connected to their brain dead mothers, and then they could see the dead things, and that's why they carried them around.
Perfectly,
because they were half dead and half alive.
I've experienced that myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after
totally
many a
get
big
what's
night,
going
I
on.
have woken up being pretty sure I was connected to my half dead mother, and
And
definitely
then Daryl rescues the baby.
yes.
Well, no, he gets given the baby.
Quiddy just goes, I think I need whiskey for this conversation.
What do I need for that? I need some Glenmorangie.
And he has a magic ladder that comes out of his backpack.
Yeah. Well, no, you carry the ladders. You carry the ladders. It's not magical. It's just retractable.
It's really fucking magical, dude. Like the shit he can fit in that backpack.
There's a lot.
That's some Felix the Cat bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the director's cut of a game that was only made by one director, and as far as anyone knows, had no corporate interference, is coming out in September of Death Stranding.
Yeah, I like that. It's a director's cut. What?
I interfered with myself during the creative process of this game, and I feel like if I just had the opportunity to really invest and recreate
Classic fucking
really
Kojima,
thought.
though.
Yeah. Although they asked him today, and he was like, "No, I didn't take anything out of the old one. It's just that, like, when I got to make a new version for the PS5, I thought of other stuff I'd like to put in."
Oh,
He spent how many fucking years making that game?
It was only like 3, actually. Like, it was actually super quick.
His Twitter account
Yes,
was
he is.
hilarious though. Like every time he
Yeah.
posted a picture of like, oh look at what I'm doing, everyone's like, get back to the fucking game, Kojima.
It's funny because everyone was like, "Oh, this game's going to take ages. Like, it's not going to be out until 2025," and it came out like a year or so before like Last of Us 2 and Ghost of like came out really quickly actually. And everyone was like, "You're going to take too long," and he's like, "Yeah, it's done."
I am.
I just recommend watching the
the
YouTube
bromance
movie.
with Mads and stuff.
Yeah, I think they had a mukbang in the motion capture
Ooh.
suite. Like it was all captured by hundreds of cameras.
Yeah,
while they're doing
Norman,
it.
Mads,
And
and Kojima.
yeah, and there's like a human centipede, like 3D model
Three-way
that they
mukbang.
printed of like Norman inside Hideo, who's inside Matt. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We've got an update from Peter. Who shall I boot? Who do I boot?
Oh, I'm gonna go watch the movie, so you can.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
talk about it.
Thanks for being a part of it, Will. It's been a lot of fun. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, Pete. Oh.
Peter, food update. What's going on?
He's got a snuggie.
The snug's on.
Oh no,
Okay,
update. They've just accepted the order.
Oh, come on.
15 minutes after I put it in.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
a
maybe in half an hour.
I don't want to freak you out or anything there, Peter, but maybe just think about that frozen garlic bread just in case.
I was just about to go put the oven on.
Just
If
kind of
nothing
Yeah.
else. If nothing else, I can have some frozen garlic bread.
Oh my god. Is this the non-optional 40-hour famine you're doing?
Not really is because I've run out of food. I ate my last proper food for lunch.
Do you not have any Wally's chocolate in the house?
I just ate a chocolate chip biscuit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Was
there
it
you
mint?
go. You're
I was going to say,
No,
was
I
it
stole
mint?
it. I stole them from
Was
my friend's
fucking
cupboard when I
mint.
was watering the plants. It's not mint chocolate chip. No, it's just
What you stole
Shitty
from your
supermarket.
friend while you were watering your plant? Okay.
Did you
Side
bring your
note.
own glad bag or?
You,
Oh no, I also stole her glad bag. I got good biscuits, I got some red frogs, and I took an entire block of Lindt chocolate, so I could eat that later.
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
TV,
what are you eating, Jill?
Yeah, and the couch and the bed.
Caramel.
And in fact,
Hey.
stole everything.
Yes. Actually, no, I'm not even going to eat anything more on stream because I feel like I need to, in solidarity with Peter, not eat.
Anyone can eat whatever they want. If all goes well, I'll have food by 9:30, which is not a weird time to be eating dinner if you're in Europe.
True. It's supper.
Yeah, it's second breakfast.
If you do get it there, we'll be like, ooh, very European.
Mhm.
Look at you eating past midnight.
Yeah, and that's when she turns into a gremlin.
Mm.
Angel Devil is asking, what are you eating, Jill?
I'm eating caramel. I just finished off some Madeira cake after eating a whole bag of honey soy chicken kettle chips and then polishing it off with some chocolate. So it's a very well-rounded Friday night dinner.
You're on a real caramel kick lately.
I'm addicted. It's so good.
Is it the pokey one?
No, I have tried the Hokey Pokey
Hokey
one.
Pokey is the bestest.
That one is very good.
I like
Yeah.
I have had the caramel marble, but I find it a little bit too sugary.
Oh, and also don't forget the musket.
Oh, yes. Washing it down with some prime alcohol.
I can't have musket anymore because musket, tokay, all of that stuff is the ones that are
Gout.
really, really bad for your gout.
Yeah.
Like really, really bad for it. Super high in uric
Yeah.
acid and stuff. So I fucking love a port, but
Mm.
cannot have them anymore, which is very
Sad.
But
sad.
can you have my port and Stilton gravy, Quinny?
Well, yes.
Yeah, this got a little bit sexy. What's going on?
Well,
sorry,
hang on, sorry, I just have to turn the lights off for this.
Ooh.
Hi.
It's actually Nigella's port and Stilton gravy, but it's really
If you
good.
could
Would
tell me a
recommend.
little more about your port and Stilton gravy,
The
I'd really
fairs
love
and
to
everything.
hear.
Well, you start with the pan juices.
I got as far as pan juices. Do you want to tell me more? Like, Missy's like, I'm so sorry for you. Why? I'm enjoying this.
Too much.
No, just enough. So we're starting. This is.
Do you actually want me to tell you how to make the gravy?
Yes, I do. This is
like
Quinny's mukbang, so fuck it, let's just go with it.
It's like you make any gravy. You start with the pan juices and add some flour, make a roux, and
so
then
not stock powder.
No,
you're not just using like curry, like
Gravox?
Gravox. That's the one I wanted.
No, this is fancy gravy for Christmas Day. This is like when you've like made your standing rib roast and you've got your pan juices from that.
Whoa. Back up.
Whoa. Yes, right. Hang the fuck on.
Wait a minute.
Hang the fuck on. You got to talk to us like we've never turned up in a kitchen and done anything before. Standing rib roast.
Do you want me to describe like the entire Christmas dinner? Because there are steps to start in the morning.
I know.
Promoting
There is bread to be baked. There's I'm always having a fight with my dad over the gravy because it's his job to cook the standing rib roast and it is my job to cook the gravy. But we have a family tradition when we do a roast beef is that we do a Yorkshire pudding. And we do a Yorkshire pudding the way that my nana made it, which is the way that her dad made it. And her dad kept chickens. So if you know kind of the history,
that is not where I was expecting it to go, but whatever.
Before you even make a
Yorkshire the history of a Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is like a filler.
This is every fucking thing that I've ever looked up on the internet on how to cook anything. First of all, I'm going to tell you my life fucking story.
Where's your jump to recipe button?
Scroll. The recipe's somewhere near the bottom.
6 generations of chicken husbandry, and then that's where we start. So, correct.
Yes.
In 1923, when Sir Cocklespeck, the brown hen, first gave birth to these chicks, that's where you need to start.
Yeah.
I mean, you asked.
I did.
You said,
I did.
Tell me more about the standing rib roast.
But now we're watching Gordon Ramsay making.
No, this is not how my nana makes a Yorkshire pudding. This is why there's a story about eggs.
Right.
Okay. Let's bugger off Gordon Ramsay. I thought it was going to be just lots of nice pictures of. Hang on. Let's find the good bits of the.
Yeah, we're going to get to the end at least.
There we are. There we are. There's them puddings. Come on.
Also, to have Gordon Ramsay's actual fucking kitchen.
Yeah, look at that. Stop focusing on his face. Look at those. Yeah, you're
so
very
that's a proper
excited.
Yorkshire
Gordon.
pudding. That's what they're supposed to look like. That is not what they look like in our family.
Oh, what do they look like?
Oh, Dion.
What?
Were you looking?
Yes, I did.
Beef Wellington.
Shut up. I'm not able to make it beef Wellington. I'm not good at it. I'm trying to learn.
Hang on, do I need to go to the beef Wellington recipe now?
No. Remember? Okay, wait. Here's the thing about beef Wellington. Quinny, do you remember that time I took you to that place in Melbourne because we were going to have beef Wellington, and we turned up, and the restaurant that was there was like, "Oh no, we took that off our menu," and I died a little inside. I'd gone there to Melbourne like 4 years running, and every time I went there, I was like, I'd turn up and go, "I will have the beef Wellington," and I talked it up to Quinny for fucking so long, and we went there.
Oh yeah,
like, we're gonna get beef Wellington. It's gonna be amazing. And I was like, "Oh no, the chef took that off the menu like 4 months ago." And I was like, "No."
Oh.
The best one I've ever had.
Yeah.
But I won't tell them. Won't tell you what place it was because I don't want to badmouth them because it was so delicious.
And also, it's probably back on the menu by now. But
we can petition them to put it back on.
Yeah,
well,
we can use the extraordinary power of this podcast too.
It was an amazing beef Wellington, and they made it from scratch, and it was
all 10 viewers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Missy remembers it.
Wait, we still have 10?
Yeah. Oh, no, we've got 14.
What are you doing?
Wait. Sorry, you got to take off all of our
Yes.
phones that tune into Twitch. So.
Yes, Missy. Yes, the Wellington. Yes, you've had it. Yeah, it is fucking amazing in Melbourne. Anyway, it's gone now.
Okay, so you make the gravy, you make the standing rib roast. What else do you make, Peter?
Okay, so the Yorkshire pudding. That's what I was telling you about. I was telling you about the Yorkshire pudding. Which is traditionally, it's a filler when, times are tough and you don't have enough kind of meat to fill everyone up. Things like, dumplings in a pudding and Yorkshire puddings were meant to fill you up. Generally, it's made with the cheapest thing you have, which is flour, and whatever else you need to bring it together. But for my great-grandfather, the cheapest thing that he had was eggs, because he kept chickens. So Nana's Yorkshire pudding recipe is as many eggs as you have, with some milk and a few tablespoons of flour. And you pour that into the bottom of the roasting dish where the beef is roasting and all the fat has dripped down. And then it cooks in the fat with the beef fat dripping on top of it. And it's kind of like a pancakey consistency, but like a savory pancake cooked in beef drippings.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's our Yorkshire pudding. The problem is, though, if my dad pours the pudding into the pan without reserving some of the pan juices for the gravy, then we get into a fight.
I see.
That sounds the story was coming back to the gravy.
Right. So, okay. Right. This was an argument over the gravy and the pan juices.
The Christmas circle of life.
Hang on a second. What the fuck does this have to do with chickens?
Eggs, because my great-grandfather kept chickens. He always had lots of eggs. So when he was making his filler.
Right.
A bunch of eggs.
Why didn't you just have eggs?
Well, because you don't, like, you have a roast with Yorkshire pudding. We're from British stock.
First, Dion, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly.
Apparently the Yorkshire
not the cardboard box that they come in.
You lie, Peter.
What else do we have? We have homemade bread rolls. We have brandy custard with dessert.
Ooh.
Yeah, Christmas is a solid day of cooking.
Wow.
In my family, and mainly just because me and my dad both enjoy cooking, and everyone else enjoys eating. So it kind of works out for everyone.
Oh, nice.
It sounds amazing.
I mean, for a long time, when my grandparents were still around and everything, Christmas Day was kind of like the traditional British style thing, roast everything and all of the peas that were cooked far too long and the gravy that was, mostly oil with a little bit of other stuff in it, all that kind of stuff. And then somewhere in their, I don't know, their mid 80s, I guess, something like that, maybe in the late 80s, they decided, fuck it. It's too much work. And so all of my grandparents just suddenly went, we're doing not even barbecues. We're just doing cold meat and salads, because it's Australia.
Yeah. Sadly, that's what my Christmases are like as well. Everything's cooked like the day before, and then we have it cold on Christmas. So the turkey, the pork, the ham, like it's all done the day before.
So our big Christmas dinner is on Christmas Eve. And then we eat all of the leftover meats for lunch on Christmas Day.
See, on Christmas Eve, we have finger food. And that's where we do like sausage rolls and little mini quiches and like mini pizzas and that kind of stuff. And we just graze all night and drink. And then Christmas Day is lunch. And that's when we have all the cold stuff. And then we all fall asleep at 2 PM. And then get up at 5, drink again and play darts.
Nice. That actually sounds kind of
like that.
I like all these different experiences of Christmas. I'm like, interesting. That's what.
I like Angel Devils is like we change it up every year. One year we did Chinese, then another year they did curry.
That sounds great.
That's kind of fun.
Multicultural.
I don't know if I really can switch it up with my regular. What do I do at Christmas? I just drink a carton of beer.
I mean, it's definitely a meal.
And after the first 12, I don't care what I'm eating.
As long as there's food.
Yeah, fine. Whatever. Just give me food. Sorry, I just found something that I wanted to discuss with you. It's slightly off topic. I know we're talking about Christmases and actually, while we do this, I do want to play something that is the best thing about Christmas.
I like how your like camera like jiggles when you type.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It looks like you're typing furiously.
Yeah, I'm trying to type and talk.
I'm unhappy with this conversation about Christmas food.
It's the best damn thing about Christmas, and it is this. Oh, hang on. I forgot to share the fucking audio, which is really important because it's a song.
Also, turn it off mute.
Yes, that's what I was gonna do.
Handy tip of YouTube. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see if
the more you know.
There we go. This is beautiful.
There.
I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know.
Cheers.
But I just really like it.
If you haven't heard this song before, I hope that it doesn't hurt you as much as it hurts me.
Hardly religious. I'd rather break bread with Dawkins than Desmond Tutu, to be honest.
And we love him because he's very
yes,
good.
I have all of the usual objections to consumerism, to the commercialization of an ancient religion, to the westernization of a dead Palestinian press ganged into selling PlayStations and beer. But people really like it. I'm looking forward to Christmas, though I'm not expecting a visit from Jesus. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun.
Oh, anyway, I'm going to stop that there because it is.
Damn it, Quinny! This is supposed to be Dry July, not Cry July.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I love that song so much, and I think it is nice, and I think it is a beautiful piece of Australiana. There you go. Oh.
He also does a really good song about gingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite is
It's
Thank
Loves
You
to
God.
Christmas.
Has everyone heard Thank You God by Tim?
Oh, yes, yes.
love that one.
There's a bunch of those sort of. He doesn't have an awful lot of love for Jesus, let's be honest.
No.
No.
And Prejudice. I love that the chat is now just a list of everybody's favorite Tim Minchin
Prejudice.
songs.
Prejudice.
Prejudice.
So I have a controversial opinion about Christmas, though. I really don't like turkey.
Wow.
Fair enough. It's kind of a nothing meat.
Yeah, I'd always preferred chicken.
Hush
over
your mouth.
turkey.
You know what?
Do you like chocolate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Phew. We're safe.
I never used to like turkey. I never used to like turkey either. And then I followed a recipe that just basically said, in order to make decent turkey, you just have to add an extortionate amount of butter to it. And I did. I cooked turkey legs one year, and I know that Jill can attest this.
Yes, they were great.
Yeah, and like literally, you just have to add too much butter, like way too much butter. All over the turkey and under the skin and all over it and in that kind of a way. And then it's delicious.
Just eat butter, man.
It's also going to be fun.
I love my fried piece of butter.
Yeah. It was so weird. I just added more than I should have of butter to something and it was delicious.
Weird.
And then
That's never happened before to anything.
I just kept adding sugar until it tasted good.
Yeah. That's what we do with all of the best things. Hang on. Jaquita is saying, tell the Thanksgiving story, Dion.
Short version. Once I had to cook, well, it was decided we're going to cook turkey, like Thanksgiving dinner for an American. So like the pressure is on when you have to cook Thanksgiving dinner for an American, and the decision was made that that was going to happen at like midday, and so spent the whole time trying to find a turkey across a area of New South Wales that does not have freely available turkeys. Could not find
bush turkeys.
No, not even the bush turkey. But the only turkey that we could find after about 6 different supermarkets was a frozen turkey, which we bought immediately and then rushed home to make this turkey. And it wasn't until got home and I started reading the instructions, and it just said, to start, defrost this frozen turkey for 48 hours in
Oh my god.
before cooking it. And I was like, shit. And by this time, it's like 3 p.m. and dinner is at 6. And I'm like, fuck. My solution to the defrost turkey log for 48 hours before cooking was to take this thing, wrap it in alfoil, get the oven, turn it on as hot as it could go, throw it in, and pray.
How did that turn out?
Immediately. Long story short, delicious turkey. American. It was actually very nice. And the American was like, "This is wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this to me. It actually tasted fun." And I was like, "You're just being
Doing
nice."
this to me.
And I was like,
Thank you for doing this to me.
That was pretty good. Like, yeah, it was fine. He was just he was over. No, he didn't have people around, and it was
You
nice.
cooked it from frozen?
Yes. Like
That's
I
impressive.
pulled it out. As I said, I just cranked the oven as hot as it could go at 3 p.m. Wrapped this frozen turkey in alfoil, shut the oven, and just shut it and went, gonna leave it alone. And cooked it for 2.5 hours before I opened it up. And I opened it up and I was like, Jesus Christ! You opened it up. Kind of looked at it. It was steaming hot. I was like, I didn't know if it was still frozen in the middle. Opened up the foil at the end, so it got a little bit of brown on it. And I was just like, meanwhile, he's turning up. I'm like, this is fine. No, the turkey's going to be great. And I'm like, we'll just give him vegetables. Yes,
I just love the idea that you could have had the door open to the oven and then just shaved off bits of turkey, like a kebab kind of thing. Like just the outer layer is just cooked enough.
The look of it was just like, when you're reading the box, and the box is like, defrost turkey for 48 hours prior to cooking, and I'm like, so dinner's in 3.
How does one compress 48 hours into 3?
Yeah, wrap in multiple layers of alfoil and plug it in the oven, and then go, whatever.
For maximum.
Well,
I'm not sure that wrapping in multiple layers of alfoil is going to do what you need to do, though, because
It's
it worked.
It did.
It worked, and it
will
didn't
stop
kill
from
anyone.
burning. Yeah, if
And
you're going to have
honestly,
it cranked up to 400, you need
in that 3 hours of time, we concentrated on making really good vegetables and also a pumpkin pie that was pretty delicious. It was pumpkin pie and maple syrup and cream and stuff. So we're kind of like going, even if the turkey sucks, the dessert will be fine.
I'm very
That's always
proud
the
of
best
you.
part, anyway.
So Peter, we need a bit of an update in terms
yeah.
of how
How's
we're
it
doing with your delivery. Where's things at?
She's frozen. She's done.
Well, where am
Just
I?
put her in the oven for 3 hours.
The arrival time has been pushed back. The arrival window has been pushed back by another 5 minutes. The delivery driver has been selected, but I don't think is waiting at the restaurant yet. We're not just waiting for me to get food, are we? Because if we're done, we can be done.
Yeah, we're invested.
No, we are invested now, Peter.
We are with you until you get your food.
We are in
This
for
could
the
be
fucking
alright.
long haul here.
What did you end up ordering, Pete?
Some fish and chips
Oh,
from a nearby place. So the rider won't have far to go. But I am also getting the same message that I was getting with Betty, saying it's really busy right now. Your rider is at the restaurant ready to go. And I'm like, now I feel bad for the rider because
No, fuck that. Don't feel bad for the rider.
no,
Feel bad for
update,
you.
Update. My rider is on the way.
Hey!
Oh my god!
I do believe in fairies.
Mukbang time! Mukbang time!
oh my god, I love that
Okay, they're not far. They're like 5 minutes away. So this is
Are you
happening.
doing
I
this?
will be eating tonight.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, yes, I am doing this, Dion.
I love it. I love it. This is mukbang time.
I don't
mukbang's just
have
one
anything else to
word.
say about that at this point. I mean, I can give you updates on the riders' whereabouts. They are 2 blocks away.
Can we get a siren as well? Is there a siren that just goes, woo?
Oh,
Yes.
hang on. Wait. I don't have a siren. I've got the best I got is this.
It's just keeps playing that over and over. It sounds a bit sirenish.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go. There, and there. That now we know it's on its way.
Yes. Oh my god! It feels like when you're watching Channel 9 news updates, and it's like things coming
Guys, it's on my street. Wait, looks like it's
hang on.
my street.
Shit, I'm going to have to do this now. I'm now going to have to update this all the time. It's on.
We should be hearing the doorbell any second now.
Quinny, you have to write breaking and then have the rest.
Okay, right. Sorry. Okay, I'm breaking.
I just love that this is a live stream. It's like, yeah, we have moved.
Yes, perfect.
There you go.
Apostrophe Quinny.
Oh, yeah,
no!
Oh, Quinny and the apostrophes.
There. Enter. Show.
Yes, there
we
go. Breaking. It's in her house.
I mean, according to this, it's right outside, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have the doorbell yet.
2 blocks away again. Jesus.
Somebody has asked for.
Oh my god! Heck yeah!
Quinny, it's the doorbell.
Now we're getting some paranormal activity scenes.
It's here.
Oh, look, I just want to know that it's been a pleasure having you all here as a part of this.
It's been a journey.
It was a journey.
It has been a journey. Yeah, Quinny and the apostrophes. That is indeed my house band. So I'm not sure whether Peter now has to go downstairs to.
I don't know.
We'll just check on her screen, see where we're at.
Wait, did somebody just move in the corner?
Seems like it's going to, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just have a quick round table. Dion, what are your thoughts about how the food's going to be?
Well, I really think they played a great game.
Okay, good. Thank you. Jill, what are your thoughts about what the meal's going to be like?
I'm predicting it's going to be soggy. I don't like how takeaway fish and chips fares.
Oh, hang on. I heard the loud. Here we go.
Oh,
yeah.
It's in a plastic bag.
Bad sign.
It's going to be soggy.
Yeah, no, the chips are totally going to be soggy.
Food.
Okay, there's a plastic bag, but it's a restaurant that's 2 seconds away from my house, so I don't think that it's going to be soggy. Let's see.
Place your bets now, everyone.
Okay.
I did just get sauce all over me, but that's fine. We'll deal with that later.
Right.
Oh, the sauce all over the chips as well. It hasn't been packed super well, but look, there we go.
Oh, that's a lot of
chips.
That's a lot of
It is an insane amount of chips, but now I can eat something. Thanks for sticking it out with me, guys.
Yay!
I wish I was eating hot chips now.
All right. I actually just have to deal with all of this sauce that's built all over me now. So
That would be great.
Oh, look.
Finally, it started with a hamburger and it's ended up with fish and chips. It's just been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I've got
Where am I
chips. That's
going?
all I really
My
want.
nerves.
No, I didn't
I'm
get
just-
scallop or chicken salt because I got so I'm answering Missy in the chat. I actually got salmon. And now I feel guilty about,
Ooh la la.
Thank you for using the correct terminology. It is a scallop, not a fucking potato cake.
No.
Okay, well,
but we grew up in the same area.
That's an unfortunate thing. Dion appears to have just dropped entirely out of the fucking chat. I don't know what's happened.
I'm sorry,
I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm not going to say
Technical difficulties. What?
I beg your pardon? Sorry?
It's a potato cake.
Yeah,
a scallop is a seafood.
Potato scallop, obvious.
Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. It appears that Peter's also dropped out.
I say nothing. I say nothing. Wait, which side are you guys on?
I'm a potato cake kind of guy.
No, I'm not saying
no. What? Okay, potatoes now?
Oh, she's gone.
She's got food to enjoy. She ain't got time.
That's some fucking bullshit. First you don't like mint choc, and now you're saying it's a potato cake. What the fuck is a potato cake?
No.
Like, how cakey is it? Did you have it with some cream?
It's not, but it's also not anything like a scallop.
Yeah, scallops are a fish. They are a small
Being
mollusk.
someone who is familiar with knives, Amy, I thought you would understand what a scallop is when you touch them. It is
familiar with knives.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a very large one.
Okay, Angel Devil is saying that I'm in the minority. And
No.
you know what? No,
It's
sorry.
where you're from. It's where you're from.
But
it is.
we're from the same place, aren't we, Dion?
No, Dion's. Oh, Peter. hang on.
Oh my gosh, that's downright gourmet.
Oh, that is holy shit. But when you said fish and chips, I thought you meant like dirty flake.
Yeah.
Now she eats.
Yeah.
What the fuck is there salad on that plate for? This is fish and chips.
Did you put salad on there?
No, I ordered a fancy fish dinner that has greens and kifla potatoes, and then I ordered chips on the side because it's Friday and I wanted chips.
Fish and chips with a garnish.
I kind of feel like disappointed though now, Pete, because it's kind of like you were talking about fish and chips and they expected like a piece of cod fried to within an inch of its life, but you're like, no, salmon and vegetables with fries. Yay!
Fucking classy. I like this tickle.
It's fucking
right.
classy.
It's gonna leave me full screen while I eat now.
Yeah, no, we were going to go solo on you while it's.
We have to rename this. You have to rename this one to Peter's mukbang now.
Yes. Just turn your microphone up, Peter.
Yeah, if you could get
Just
it
like
real
lean in
close.
real close, yeah.
We want to hear the chewing.
Oh my God.
We want to hear you masticating.
Bit of lip smacking.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, we just heard it. Just heard it. In fact, I think we better stay as a solo on you, just because I don't want to see what everybody else is doing in their own personal streams.
Oh, well.
I mean, this is ASMR at its best. Oh no!
She's frozen. It's great. Oh, Quinny, I gotta say, I love it. You've got a super of "it's food" with the wrong apostrophe, but this is the tickle with the right apostrophe. That's fucking perfect. That's just perfect, Quinny.
Oh man!
Oh wait, yes, pumpkin pie recipe. Yeah, was there a pumpkin pie recipe? I don't know. Look it up on the internet.
Okay, so I just looked it up actually, and the first one that popped up was from a website called Sally's Baking Addiction, and that's where I got my cinnamon scrolls recipe. Which, so I would recommend the Sally's Baking Addiction recipe, even though I have not used it because everything else I've ever baked from there has been incredible.
Question though, every time I've made a pumpkin pie, I've never bothered making my own base. So I actually feel like I'm letting the side down. I'm okay with the food, but I got to learn pastry.
What do you mean pastry?
Pastry. You know, you gotta make the pastry. If you're not
a pumpkin pie, you don't use pastry. You use fucking a biscuit base. You use one of the.
Well, sure, or something like that. But
I am all about that base. About that base. No trouble.
The only time I made a pumpkin pie, I bought all the stuff on like an American Imports website. So I got a graham cracker base and then a tin of the pumpkin pie mix. So all you had to do was like add the condensed milk to it and then you bake it.
What?
I've done
No,
that.
no recipe comes with just first a tin of condensed milk. Every recipe that starts with that fails.
Oh no! There is one. It's
Cheesecake,
my
man.
favorite recipe.
Yes, what is your favorite recipe, Quinny?
It's my dad's recipe, passed down through the generations.
Oh no, I've heard this story before.
If it's your dad's recipe passed down through the generations, it's
One
just
generation.
generation.
And it is the recipe for mayonnaise. It is occasionally alternately known as
Yes,
I like it. Peter's like, fucking them out.
Peter's out. Done.
I'm not having any of this mayonnaise shit.
Quinny, no.
Yeah.
It'd be thick as hell.
A sauce that's traditionally made with eggs and oil. Quinny's dad makes it with condensed milk.
It just doesn't need any sugar in it, Quinny. It's a savory sauce.
Oh God.
Yes, so passed down through the generation, you get a can of condensed milk, and then you get some vinegar, and then you get a tiny bit of Keen's mustard, and then you stir it all together until it is a white, creamy kind of jizzy kind of consistency.
Until it
Yeah.
splits.
And
Wait,
then
you drink it.
Sorry, did you just say a jizzy consistency?
It sounds like that's exactly how it would turn out.
Yeah.
I want to see that written in a recipe format.
Sorry, I do like that
Jizzy.
Peter.
That's
Peter
called
just closed
dairy
the window by
simplicity.
accident, and now I can't
Oh,
even.
I don't
show
think
it.
it was accident. That was no accident. Yeah.
Sure.
No, so you get that, and then you then put your finger into the white creamy god awfulness, and then you put it on your tongue.
Take notes, everyone.
Yep. And then
Oh, that's
Man,
perfect.
your internet cuts out.
Oh,
Perfect.
That's
I thought that was
Honestly,
staged, but no.
And you die.
Honestly, you know, that
Yeah.
just sounds like a recipe for fake ejaculation that they use in porn. Like, let's be honest.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it would split if it's vinegar.
Yeah. If it goes into a jizz consistency, it has split, Penny. It's not fit for human consumption.
So you put your fingers in the white stuff and then you put it on your tongue.
yeah,
As you
and
do.
then
And then
Is that the cream pie shot, Quinny?
yes, yeah. At the exact moment that you do that, your body will physically try and reject it. Your body will just. And this is precisely what happens. Listen
This sounds
closely.
like Intro to Porn 101.
Yeah, I'm sending
Yes.
Quinny a cream pie video.
he doesn't need any help.
No. So your body will physically try and reject it. You put it on your tongue, and then your body will then go. That's it. Your body automatically will just go.
Human body is amazing.
Yeah.
Gag.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
gag.
not.
It is just a cough. It is a chesty, awful cough that goes.
Oh, gross, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why Dion removed himself, but
Yeah, well, who wouldn't?
He went for
I
a
pulled-
tactical spew.
I pulled what is known in the industry as a Peter. It's like, it's just like, oh, click, whoops, oh shit.
yeah. Why is it my favorite recipe, Angels Devils? Because I think it's fucking hilarious. No, it is awful. But the thing is, up until I was about 16, 17, I thought that's what mayonnaise was.
Oh
That was how my
God.
family made it.
Boy,
So we would have.
he's gone.
We would have.
He froze
have-
again.
What are you talking
Unfortunately,
about?
the mayonnaise finally caught up with him and he's died.
Yeah, no, I'm back. I'm
So,
fine.
Oh, there we go.
What did
Yeah.
you put this mayonnaise on?
So
that's a
okay,
good
you'd have
question.
your bowl of iceberg lettuce, then you'd have some bits of tomato cut up chunky, and then you'd have a bit of Kraft cheese.
What?
You know the Kraft cheese. You love the Kraft cheese.
Yeah, the Kraft cheese is awesome. You don't put that.
Plastic cheese.
Well, like
Yeah,
Kraft-
like
Kraft-
sticks of Kraft cheese.
What, not the
Sticks.
slices?
No.
Just throw a
Like
slice of
you
Kraft
get a
in it?
block of Kraft cheese and then
Oh,
you just
yeah,
cut
okay.
bits off, and then
So not
All
like
right.
string cheese, okay.
no. And then you'd have some bean sprouts, and that's probably about it.
What is this?
Maybe some
recipe?
carrot sticks, and then you'd put some of that shit on top of it, and that was salad.
Dude, you should open up a restaurant.
Yeah.
You imagine that. You like the food would be terrible, but just guaranteed the delivery would happen at any time of the day or night. Peter would still order from you.
I'd love it because I'd want really, really expensive like waiters and stuff. Is Monsieur enjoying his food? I see Monsieur is. Good.
So, which part of the Tasmanian pie chart are you from?
Let's see. Sorrel, Brighton, closer to Mayfield. Ravo. Definitely close to Ravo.
Yeah, the closest suburb I'm from is Ravo.
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm very proud of. Yeah.
Technically speaking, I'm from Queensland.
Yeah, technically.
And this is why you think it's a scallop.
Exactly. When did I realize it wasn't a thing?
Yeah.
That is an interesting question. I realized it wasn't a thing when I went to like a restaurant or something. No, I went to a restaurant.
Just any restaurant.
And had a thing, and it was like, would you like mayonnaise on the side? And I was like, oh no, not really.
Hell no.
I was like, I'm pretty good.
Sugar. I've had a lot of sugar today. I don't need any more.
I can already see through time. And then they brought it out, and I tried some of them, and I had some on a chip, and I'm like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "It's mayonnaise, sir." Oh,
mayonnaise, sir.
Yes,
like it's some sort of food of the
but
gods.
It's what you do with it.
It's mayonnaise, sir. It's like what?
Ma'am, it is mayonnaise.
But then, to bring it back though, did you then have another religious experience when you discovered what aioli was?
Oh,
like you had mayonnaise, and then you're like, wait, there's garlic mayonnaise?
Yeah, you can put garlic in it. Yes,
Oh,
I
the
did
garlic
have
in the condensed milk, though. I want to try Quinny's dad's aioli.
Angel's Devil says we should all do the mayo eating challenge. Quinny, if you just whip us up a batch of that and mail it out, we'll all eat it at the same time.
The good thing is it won't go off.
Well.
It is physically incapable of going off.
Just a little biohazard vial, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Much like the stream. What was it? The influencers bathwater. You can order a jar of Quinny's family recipe mayonnaise.
See, there's so much
consumption.
There's so much on this podcast we can monetize.
Absolutely. Why are we still so fucking poor?
Not utilizing it so well.
No, actually, Casper is one of our most wonderful people who has been looking after us the most. So, you don't have to pay; you get it sent for free, buddy.
Oh, wow! There we go. Patreon rewards finally.
You get a 44-gallon drum of Quinny's dad's mayonnaise straight to you. Every time.
Please no. Just what did I do to deserve that?
The soul leaving your body.
Yeah, exactly.
Ginger, I'm pretty good for that.
One coffee.
But that's like when I heard a friend of mine mention how their mother would put sugar into spaghetti bolognese.
What?
It's like, why?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Pinch of sugar in the sauce.
Yeah, they're not talking about a pinch.
Oh,
they're like a tablespoonful.
I got to admit though, milk in a bit of spaghetti bolognese, thanks to that's what I reckon. He's got some good tips in there. Milk in spag bowl.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I got a little love for that.
I went to a cafe in Sydney and ordered nachos, and while I was waiting for my order, saw one of the servers come back in with like an armful of like extra cheesy Doritos, and my nachos were extra cheesy Doritos with bolognese sauce on top.
I would have paid extra for that. Like the extra cheesy Doritos are the best kind.
It's like that meme of nachos that you see that's just a plate of corn chips with like cheese slices melted on it.
Oh god.
That you can like
Kraft.
still see the lines of the squares.
Okay, Kraft cheese. So Kraft cheese when you put it under the grill, it doesn't
it
bubble
just
or
makes
anything.
a
It just
big-
turns into a
Yeah, just goes up like that in a big brown bubble.
yeah, and then underneath turns into this fucking thermonuclear dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
that you will burn your
mouth,
tongue.
and that's it.
Yep, that's the one. I'm glad to see we all lived through that
Oh,
as a
yeah.
child.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, we have been doing this for a while, and it has been a lot of fun. But
Can
I think
I just
yeah.
share what I'm doing this weekend before
Yes.
you all say goodbye?
I'm super fucking jealous of this. I think it's so cool.
Oh,
Oh my
I'm-
goodness.
I'm building the Batwing
yes.
this weekend.
Holy
Oh.
crap. You've got to post that up in the group at some point or another.
I was gonna say, Jill, can you just like live stream some of that?
Yeah.
I'll probably be
damn.
doing it on Insta stories this weekend.
Oh, man. That's I'm fucking super
many-
fucking jealous.
Or maybe I could stream for a bit. It's not
Yeah,
like I've got
sure.
anybody else to talk to.
Oh,
I mean, I have to admit, like, I thought today, I was like, when I was coming home from my essential work, I was like, oh, it's going to be a long weekend of lockdown. Maybe I'll get some Lego. And then I was like, oh
Yeah.
no, I can get a fine.
yeah.
So if I'm
Yeah.
on my way home and I stop off to buy some essential Lego, I might get fined.
Well, I ordered this on Target last week, so it came on Wednesday. Delivered
Nice.
straight to me. It was on sale. Thanks, Target.
That's awesome. And yes,
Not
well done for
sponsored.
rage buying a burger.
How many pieces is it, Jill?
Oh, good question. It is
6.
2,363.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, if you can StreamYard your way through some of that, I will definitely
Yes.
join in and check it
The,
out.
the booklet
Yeah.
for that's going to be nuts.
I'm essentially just going
Can't
onto
wait to
websites
open
right
it.
now looking at Lego I can order and have delivered.
Yes.
Amazon.com. Yes.
Like I'm pretty sure Kmart and Target still have sales on Lego. Like one of them's have got 20% off. at the moment.
I'm pretty sure that Big W has a 30% off sale on toys at the moment.
What?
There you
Yep.
go.
Can confirm that to be
Second.
true.
Yeah, kind of like going, oh, there's a Star Wars Razor Crest. Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Lego one's on sale. Yes.
Do they do that really annoying thing where you have to order just a random whatever the fuck they think you want?
No,
for it?
these ones you can. No, the other ones on Big W is like, would you like to buy a figure? Sure. It's a random one. They just open a box with the hand and then send you one. Great.
Yeah, it'll be one of these four.
And it'll be the one you already have.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you order two of them, we'll send you two of the same one. Yeah.
Sons of
Yeah.
bitches.
You're
Yeah,
seeing Razor Crest at
absolutely.
your Big W, are you?
Yeah.
All I've got is like TIE Fighter and an X-Wing. Imperial shot.
Well, I live in the eastern suburbs, so we get more than people. No.
Look at the rich people Lego over there.
Yeah.
Go just shopping for toys and streaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hang on. Sorry, I was actually just let's hang on. What do I share?
Who's going to egg me on for a drunken Friday purchase?
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah,
Do
yeah,
it,
some of
do
those.
it.
Um,
Transformers.
Ooh,
yes. See, that's more my
Oh.
jam.
Look at that spider.
yeah.
Yeah.
Skylinks. Got to get Skylinks.
I fucking love me some Skylinks. So
Yeah,
where's the
go
spider?
to Lego.
There.
I just want to know what Lego
Yeah,
says.
that's cool.
That is Black Arachnia.
Yeah,
I
beautiful.
had
Are you
her.
kidding? That's awesome.
I
Oh, really?
had the original one from like the 90s. I'm sure I've got it somewhere. And what was there was a wolf with wings in
Oh,
Beast
yeah, yeah,
Wars. What was that one? I had that one too.
Yeah, I had him and I can't remember his
Oh.
name.
That's the same selection I got for
Yeah,
Star
cute.
Wars.
Like, show me, because like I'm curious. I'm like, what do you got? Like, oh wow, you have one different. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's what I've got as well.
Must be like based on your location services.
Yeah.
I'm in Canberra.
Okay. So, which one do you want to look at, Dion?
No. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah. If I look at it this way, if I look at one way, I don't get that.
Ooh, how are you looking at it?
If you just search the words Lego Star Wars, you seem to get a lot more options.
Yeah. If you go Lego Star Wars.
But just
Look
on
at us
Google.
all Googling Lego Star Wars. How the fuck did we
Oh my
get
god, yeah, there's a lot more choices. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
man.
to Friday Night Googling.
here? Yeah. And then you get all the what the fuck?
Yeah. See?
75,000.
Oh, hello, Razor Crest.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
169 is not bad. It's cheaper than a Batwing.
I could buy that.
Like he's like, I feel like we're getting a little bit of what's his name? Well, I mean, why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't I have
I've earned it. It's mine.
Why should I have to pay it? Yes.
See the AT-AT Walker though?
Oh, oh, Peter, yours is so much classier than ours. Hang on, sorry, it is fucking classy. In fact, there.
But it's cool. Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do during lockdown. It's just kind of like, hey, what do we get to do? Well, you get to stay at home and not do anything. Jill, you've got lots of Lego.
Look, I was actually kind of hoping that lockdown would be over this weekend so I could take this to someone's house and maybe build it with someone. But no,
That would be
doing
fun.
it by
Queenie,
myself.
actually, I know you were looking at the Razor Crest there, but to be actually screen accurate, all you need to do is open up all of the packets and leave.
Just drop it.
Yeah.
You don't build it; you just tip it out on a table and go, "Yep, screen accurate."
Yay!
And then you get your Mando minifig and just pose him like this.
Looking sad.
That's gonna look amazing though. That Batwing.
Yeah.
I know, and you can mount it on the wall. That's why I bought it. So I can put it on the wall.
Because you ran out of space on your shelves.
Well, yeah, I already have the animated series Batmobile that I bought years ago, and so I didn't buy the Lego one because I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't need another Batmobile. But then when they announced the Batwing, I was like, oh shit, I kind of want that. And then last week Target had it on sale, and I'm like, fuck, it's sold. I'm buying it.
Your animated Batman collection slaps. It's great.
It does.
really?
It is
That-
fucking, yeah.
Jill's collection of animated Batman toys is fucking amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
next time we do another one of these Friday night random adventures, we're doing toy tours of everybody's place.
Absolutely. I think that'd be great.
I'm doing. Yeah, I'd need to go.
I mean,
on that
Peter,
stuff.
you can tell us about your beautiful face masks, and
I mean, there's not much to tell. My friend sent me a link to them, and they're very expensive, but they've got really good reviews. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is life changing. Your face is going to be amazing," and I want my face to be amazing. So
it is amazing.
you know,
I have
might-
seen a mask on Mecca like that. Very expensive. Are they those tiny little like sachet ones that you can get?
Yeah, they're the sheet masks.
Oh,
So you only get like 5 in a pack, and it's over $100. So
I heard you say sheep.
sheet.
That was,
I heard sheep
really
as well. I
not-
was like, oh, this
yeah,
is
good.
different.
Concerned about what you're putting on your
From
face.
sheep.
just think of Hannibal in Silence of the Lambs where he's wearing the face. It's like that.
Amazing.
So I may or may not make that kind of purchase. You know what? I could start making more purchases for my apartment. I'm lacking in nice things on my walls. But that's so hard to buy that kind of stuff without going to see it.
We've discussed this.
Yeah,
you have a
I'm
lot of
pretty
shelves at which I can store a lot of helmets on. You just have to let me know when I can bring them around because I'm running out of space in my house.
Unfortunately,
another
we are not
5 on
allowed
order.
to come around to my house at the moment due to the lockdown. So I will not be able to accommodate your helmets. Sorry about
I
that.
consider it
It's
essential.
look, blame
services.
Gladys, really.
Can't
How
blame
many
Gladys.
are on order at the moment, D?
I'm not going to announce that publicly. Over the Well, that's stupid.
Yes, we know who's in the chat. And on that note,
I've stopped buying toys. I don't buy anymore.
they just magically arrive, don't they?
They're
You
not
win a lot of
toys,
lotto.
they're replica products.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to almost buy a staff weapon from SG1 that I saw once on one of those prop sites. It looked so beautiful, but I was like, I'd actually have to sell a kidney to get it.
Damn.
You don't need to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like,
how many kidneys do
Enablers.
you need? I know someone. I can find some kidneys for you.
yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't
I
have to be
actually
your-
have, yeah, I know
don't.
someone that needs one.
Yeah. Well, a kidney. I'm not sure that's how it works. But, you know, you can't just say, "Hey, I'll sell you mine."
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Oh, actually, you can buy it on Etsy for $550.
A kidney.
Not bad.
A kidney?
Oh, well.
It's custom made though.
It's crocheted.
Yeah.
Crocheted kidney.
A bespoke kidney. On
One of a
Etsy.
kind.
$500.
And I'd like it with a zipper.
That's going to cost you an extra 20. And I'll get it to you next month.
Oh dear.
Worth it.
Right. I think we've gotten to the point where we're all slightly stupid and ridiculous, and I love it.
Well, this is the point.
Yes, yes.
Now.
Peter has been fed. We've all
Yay.
had
I'm
a drink.
sleeping now. Bedtime.
Finally.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
It's only been
so-
2.5 hours or 3 hours almost now. What Jesus?
Yep, that's why I'm trying to finish it.
Fine.
Look,
There's much beer left. What's going on?
sorry, Dion.
Let's have a breakfast mukbang. Stay up all night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suddenly we're just going to be like these
Oh,
hours and
dear.
hours. of
Sleepover,
content.
except no sleeping.
Up like Teen Girls Sleepover, where there's like a competition as to who's going to go to sleep last, or who can stay up to see the sunrise, and then be absolute little shits the next day because they haven't sleeping. Sleep.
It's time for bed.
Wow, Pete's time for bed.
Yeah. Yes,
English is
it
gone
is.
now. Sleepy time.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it is indeed sleeping time. So,
All right. Everybody stay tuned to Facebook tomorrow. I'll throw a
Yeah.
link somewhere to my live stream of building a bat plane.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
that'd be amazing. Look, thank you so much for everybody joining in. You have been, as always, just lovely. I thoroughly enjoy all of you, and I'm hoping that we'll do this again sometime soon.
It's my
Thanks,
first time on your
Quinny.
Thanks,
my
Quinny.
first time on your mukbang, Quinny, and it's weird and uncomfortable.
Oh.
You've done great, buddy. You've done
There you go.
so good.
It could have
And
been
yes.
worse.
Yes,
guys.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone.